3
Alright,
times
cool.
4 times 15. 3 times, so it's 12 times 15.
Why is the reach so short?
Equals 600 divided by
25.
24 gold?
No, 24 XP.
It says the base price is what I'm looking at.
And XP.
That's more.
Oh,
That's fine
an
now.
XP. When you create a potion, you make a choice, blah, blah, blah. Potion that stores a spell.
Yeah, I'm not excited about improved initiative, but I was gonna take that.
I don't know what I want.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I actually wanted.
Yeah, I think I could do it. I
And
think I
there's
could
no
do it.
rush. Your characters will have close to 1 hour of downtime.
If you're not gonna brew potion, then I'll brew potion.
I mean, it also costs gold too, so it'd be like.
The gold is what I was talking about. Where's the gold factor?
But you're talking about XP.
It's you calculate it. It's 600. It's 600 gold, and then a 25th of that in XP.
Or to wait, what potion?
A third level.
Costing 1/2 of the base price. So yeah, that's like how much I pay to buy one. That's what I was talking about.
When you create a
What?
potion,
It's half of what you pay to buy it. What are you talking about?
which must be sufficient.
Oh, so I'm getting half off?
Yes.
I mean, whoa.
Some XP also. Doesn't sound that exciting, but I do have like alchemy skill points.
The 125th is
Actually,
No, because you're only doing third level spells. So what level do you need to be to cast third level spells?
5.
So 3 times 5, 15. 15 times 50. What's 15 times 50?
See, it's basically handy for like
750.
basically
yeah.
handy for cure
Around
potions and
750.
invisibility potions.
Oh, I don't know about that. I would love to chuck down a freaking bull strength or, stuff like that. But
Almost 1,000 experience.
I mean, it
Is that what
basically
you're
gives me another spell slot.
What's 750
But-
divided by 25?
saying? 30?
Episode
it's
512.
That's how much XP you have.
I understand.
AJ's
I didn't.
And then 750 divided by half for how much you'd have to spend.
Yeah, it's expensive, and I feel like you can buy. I feel like if you look at the Dungeon Master's Guide, maybe we've been paying too little for them, but I feel like they cost like roughly the same.
Didn't seem like something I was super excited about. I have 2 ranks in alchemy, in case that's ever relevant.
I guess it's half off, but is it really worth it?
I guess I could take Meta
What's a third level healing spell get you?
3d8 plus
15.
whatever. Yeah, up to 15.
Not 15.
It's up to
usually.
15.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, that's the max.
how often are you going to
That's the
find a
max is
potion
what I'm
made
saying.
by a level 15 or higher?
But I mean, it's the higher caster level you put into it, the more
Yeah.
shit you're gonna have to spend into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I get half off.
I factored that in as a 5th level. If you made it 5th level,
I feel like I'd rather...
5th level spellcaster.
You should just put feats into persuading people into giving you half off at the stores and just save yourself the XP.
No, it has nothing to do
Dude,
with
right?
what level the wizard is.
You can gain XP by haggling for
125th
that.
of this base price of XP.
When you
Oh,
create a
caster
potion,
level
you
is part
set
of
the
it.
caster level.
Part of the GP
Yeah.
cost. I feel like they changed that. I don't
Half
know if that
off.
used to be
This
how
is-
it
Is
was.
it worth
This is
it?
3.5.
Doesn't sound
Yeah.
like it.
Maybe they changed it.
You can haggle for that at some parts of campaigns.
I know, right?
Yeah, that makes a level 1 cure light potion 50 gold. Which,
I mean, that's kind of decent, I guess.
I mean, it's accurate to the book, but I don't feel like anybody gives out level 1 potions.
Not your level anymore.
Well, I may have to think about this a little more. The other-
There's no rush.
I feel like power attack might be better for me.
You can't hit it as it is.
Fuck, I can? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's it, man. Although you both hit yesterday, or last time.
Yeah, on Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, my basic, my attack bonus with my Urgosh is plus 11, plus 6. Plus 11 on the first, plus 6 on the second.
Oh, I can't spontaneously cast. Magic Beast.
So dropping off. There's no basic attack.
Yeah, all the meta magic feats suck.
Plus 7, plus 2.
There's a couple medical. My Wizard and Donnie's campaign definitely makes good use of them.
Yeah, Xanthos,
Like Quicken spell broke as fuck.
What, just cast faster or something?
No.
Cast as a free action.
Free action.
Oh.
It takes like, what,
It takes
3?
4 levels higher
Through
than
4?
Oh.
See, they're all
But
cool.
that's
but
good
they're
for my
not
wizard because I
good.
can prepare. I can prepare like magic missile. That's still good. A level 1 spell is powerful for free.
But it takes a level 4 spell slot for the day.
Level 5,
A level 5 spell slot.
which is fine. I don't have that many. I teleport. That's the big one.
Magic missiles at the
Is this
fifth
thing
level
on?
spell. Yep.
Yes,
Alright.
it
Or
is.
there's like empowered spell, which is good with like fireball
Alright,
and
fellas.
magic missile.
What happened last time? On Dungeons and Dragons.
It's on the recording.
We, me and Ben had to do some recon on a building had some workers for a train that we needed. We were going to take the train and bust their wall, save some peeps. It was guarded by a bunch of flyers and zombies and a couple of Eldrazi monsters in zombie pits. Me and Ben and Brad were able to successfully infiltrate and save all the captives that were in the building, sneak them out, get them on the train. We 3v1 a level 20 player guy.
Wasn't level 12.
Level 12, whatever it was.
Deadass.
Fucker got away, though.
I had the counter that. I had the spell to stop that.
That would have been so fucking good, Brad.
I wasn't that
I
confident.
lit
I
a
lit a
distraction
distraction force
battle
with a
with
bunch
that.
of guards to the other side of the train to pull all the attention so we could get on the train. Most of the men got obliterated by a level 20 cleric, flame strike.
12. Sounds like those numbers that high.
And we pulled the Eldrazi Malder Devourer thing, 2 of them away, and battled them down.
Yeah, where's the mat anyways? Don't we still have the scene ongoing?
No.
Battle map?
We don't
No.
need it. That's long since took care
The
of
train already left the station, Brad. That's gone.
Yeah, so I came up with this brilliant plan. I pretty much masterminded everything again.
I went and got pizza, and they were still working on this plan.
Now, everybody else helped me, but I was the mastermind as per usual, but
No way.
we went with my plan.
It was my plan.
Yeah, it seemed like more Donnie's.
Fuck? No fucking
We
way.
can listen to the recording. It was definitely way more me.
Dude,
You were arguing against it for the most part.
Yeah, you didn't like it at
I had to
first.
keep explaining it to you.
no.
Don't worry, it's on the recording.
For sure.
I'll challenge play this thing.
Coach's decision.
They came up with some ideas, and I was like, well, here's the flaw. And then I changed the plan. I called an audible.
And then it became your plan.
But I came up with the plan also. I was with him. We both came up with this plan, but I was like, here's the flaw in it. At any rate, we little folk escaped all the train people that we needed. I feel like one of the women got killed, maybe.
No, she got away.
Yeah,
That
she got
one
lucky.
crit failed and hit the other one.
Nice.
And then I
timely
critted
battle.
my jump out the window.
Yeah, that
Zombie was like, "Whoa! I see it! Whoa!" Dude.
I had the dwarves as like reinforcements for poor Roderick and Fandral, who were sorely pressed whenever that cleric flame striked them and the big old fucking consumers tried to go after them.
yeah, that was pretty clutch actually.
And
Send this back up.
I snuck across and I assassinated one of the acolytes on the train. Then the level 20 cleric came in and he tried to we fucking whacked him pretty hard and
We surprised him pretty
but
good.
Yeah.
then he tried to finger of death me or slay living
Yeah.
and I was like sloughed it off my shoulder and then we were slaughtering him and the fucking guy got away somehow. I still don't know what happened, but
We both
He was super close to dead.
have used our saves to overcome death spells.
See, like having a quickened cure spell, that's pretty bust.
Yeah, he had 2 hit points left when he got
Yeah.
away.
That'd be pretty decent, I guess.
That was a really good sneak attack, by the way. He definitely caught him off guard.
Yeah, he got hit with all of our last spells.
we fucking waylaid him.
Hit him with a lightning bolt and
Then we got
sneak attacks.
Timond and the dwarves and Fandral and Roderick to get like on the train or whatever. Did they get on the train? I feel like they did.
Yeah.
Then we slammed open the gate and saved like millions of lives. But then I guess we stopped and we were like, all right, let's go back into the city. Like it's safe. What's happening?
we
I
stayed-
don't understand.
we
We
stayed-
did stay on the train for one day or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, you guys stayed on the train for a day.
do we need to
Because-
prep our spells?
Yeah, you go ahead. If
We do.
I mean, I don't anticipate battle, but if you guys want to do anything, you know. Might as well prep your spells.
My new level 5 spells.
Oh yeah, did I get?
Yeah, the
these
train
spells?
derailed after a short time after you
I don't
guys
think I
broke
did.
open the gate.
Oh yeah, what made it derail?
Essentially, all the crap it's been through. It ran over so many zombies that shit got slick. And its wheels, and then it got derailed. After it hit the door, gate.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta take power attack over brew potion. Maybe I can steal potions. Maybe I can haggle their price down.
Anything else you want to add? Anybody?
Just that I was shepherding the engineers to the train, pretty much. Helped break them out and shepherd them, but yeah, they pretty much covered everything else, I think.
Alright. I'll give everybody 300 bonus XP for that. Though it's really difficult to say that the battle was won for Melanek, it wasn't lost.
It must not have been, because aren't we like, going back into the city?
Yeah.
So like it can't be under the control of the baddies?
No, it's not.
Oh,
Yeah, their air fleet retreated north after 3 of their ships were destroyed from the Elven / Melanek counterattack. You guys got back into the city the next day only to see that, you know, everything's a mess.
Magni, is it time to do some looting?
yeah, I need to get some potions back in my belt. I'm down 1.
Though there are still plenty of
the
the undead still walking about, they have seemed to have lost most of their luster. What made them more powerful before seems to have faded, so they're easier to kill.
So it's like
The city guard has been cleaning
city
up,
guard on cleanup there.
pretty much. There's rescue efforts all going on throughout the city. And your mentors have yet to be seen. But you do know that you guys saw from afar when you guys were doing the whole train heist / busting down the gate mission that they were engaged in a massive combat overhead. You guys do know that.
Well, should we seek out our mentors and get an update? Meet back at the No Name?
Yeah, let's go
That's
to
right.
let's.
You guys did see that the known name was somehow untouched.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we didn't mention that, but I do remember it.
Alright. Yeah, I would say it's about 9 in the morning. What do you guys do?
See the elves.
Get my spells.
Alright. You arrive at a sad sight.
Do you have experience? We arrive at a sad site where?
at the Elven Conclave.
Oh,
You
shit.
see that many Elven druids had lost their lives during the battle yesterday.
With those.
They weren't as good as me.
They're lining up Elven bodies by the hundreds,
I'm not using it.
as respectful as they can.
I go help.
Vin is there.
On the
Yeah.
company.
Is Thauron and Theon Eska with us still, or did they go away to check out their shop?
10 company.
You did not see them.
They were with us on the train.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so where did they go?
Alright, yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, they would go to check up on their shop. That's what they would do first.
Alright.
At some point, okay.
I'm gonna have all these battle spells prepared, and we're gonna
Yep.
be in peace times.
Relative.
Do I see my golems of Woman Duathal like anywhere in the near the glade?
You do not see the inevitables anywhere.
Okay.
Vince's,
We see a bunch of dead druids.
yeah, you see a bunch of dead elves that they're like getting up from underneath the rubble. They're all talking amongst themselves about how horrible the battle was. Vin approaches you, along with what's left of the Copper Company.
The DM called him.
Wait, we see the Copper Company? All right. They
Evidently.
just him or the whole party?
The whole party minus one. Evidently, one died during the fighting.
Oh shit.
The female twin.
Oh, too bad. I was gonna slam her at some point.
The brother of which is unconsolable at the moment.
Hello, Golden Company.
Vin greets you guys with hospitality. Like, Covenant. What a day yesterday it was.
Yeah,
How did you fare during the battle?
we did what we did.
We did what we could. Couldn't save everyone, unfortunately.
We tried to.
It wouldn't have been possible.
The elves wouldn't give me my own spelljammer, so I couldn't win the war. But
Spelljammer, you mean one of those flying ships?
yeah,
I think we would have used them if we had them.
yeah, they didn't have any. That's what they said.
How did you guys fare?
We lost one of our members yesterday.
Oh,
Brother of which is unconsolable at the moment.
sorry for your loss.
Yeah, too bad. I liked that woman.
He smirks a little bit. He looks around. That other dwarf, I cannot see him. Did you too lose a company member?
Is he talking about Dylan's character?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Ah!
left before.
Nah, he decided to leave a while back.
Yeah, we lost him, but I don't think he's dead.
You got a different job.
Yeah,
I see.
I don't know if he got a different job so much as we kind of sidelined him. I don't know. Team B. What do we do with him? I don't even remember. Anyway, I don't think he's dead.
C.
Well, that's good to hear. He looks around.
I think he got scared, honestly. He knew I was the main dwarf in the Covenant, and he was like, I'm expendable.
He stops listening to you after a moment.
I'll keep going around and on about
What are your
how
plans now?
he had to know that he was going to die. So
Help my brothers and sisters bury the dead. Do what I can to aid them, for now at least. The lady is not here if that's who you were looking for. Her, the royal council are off at what's left at the palace, discussing something. Battle plans. Evidently there's going to be an announcement later today that we're going to war.
We've been at war for a while now.
I know. It's obvious. But to make it official, you get recruits. Top days are ahead, I'm afraid. Unless there's anything I can do to help, I must be on my way.
you got any potions you want to sell?
Brad, those Tiger cards.
He's like looking at like how
Nice
injured are you
sketch.
guys?
I have 1 wound, maybe 2. I have 15 damage.
They're not for sale, I'm afraid. I'm gonna give them to the injured when I find them.
Yeah, I need them for your own company. Oh, you gonna give them to the injured? We would just use our spells for that, but that's mighty wide of you.
He smiles. You can't heal them all, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I hear you. We tried to save as many as we could. Heck, me and you will probably saved a good 10,000 just by ourselves one day. Yesterday, I guess.
Alright, he walks off like away from you. And he goes to you. You wish to take flight with me. Look for survivors. He has a bunch of sticks with like white flags. We're supposed to put these to where people need help. On the rubble and whatnot.
Sure.
Would you help?
Yeah.
Alright. Essentially you see that there's whatever druids are left all get together. Apparently there's some kind of plan to mark out areas where there's people trapped in buildings and they're gonna like transform into birds and shit and scout out.
I guess I'm gonna go try to find my mentor. I'll meet you guys back at the No Name after I get some intel.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go to the Fire and Flames, see how my boss's shop turned out after we wrecked it in that epic defense.
Ask him if he wants me to re-wood shape his new roof patch.
Sure.
Alright, during that, what do you want to be doing during this?
How close is the No Name to the Fire and Flames?
It's decently close.
I'm gonna check on both.
Okay, where do you want to go to first?
The No Name.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a detour by the magic shop and see if it can be looted.
Alright. We're gonna start with Blake.
Is there a potion shop?
I would have asked you, but
Alright.
you're good.
Essentially,
Oh, I'm gonna steal some shit.
Vin seems to be the one leading.
I gotta have it. I can put it to better use.
Thing. He's got a bunch of like millennial guards also to help.
I'm not lawful.
Essentially, the plan is to scout far and wide as one can, and mark where people need to be dug out.
Like one of the search parties that go in the woods.
Yeah, pretty much. But you know, the birds,
Yeah.
you got a bunch of shit on your talents.
We're just cooling.
Yeah. All right. So I guess you go ahead and transform into your whatever bird you want. To.
And I am now in season.
And
I
roll
got
spot checks, spots and listens. Just give me like 5 rolls and write them down. All right. Oh, Brad's not here. All right. What were you doing? You said you were.
I wanted to take a detour by that magic shop that we always go to see if they can be looted.
All right. You get there to see it's already been thoroughly looted.
Classic.
Detect magic.
Just
Yeah, go ahead.
Just in case they miss
I
something.
hide too. I don't want anyone to see me.
Yeah.
Alright, hide first. Hide is a 29.
There's a bunch of guards around.
Concentrate.
From time to time, you'll see a wandering, shambling zombie, which you guys can easily dispatch.
Oh, this is actually a pretty cool spell.
Alright, I got detect magic on.
All right. You do sense 2 magical auras underneath some rubble. Looks like half the building was destroyed during the attack.
Okay, well, dig down in there and get them.
All right, go ahead and make your.
Move silent.
Yeah, sure. And strength checks. Go ahead and give me 3 strength checks.
I can determine
I'm
the location
super
of powerful
quiet
undead.
about this because I rolled a 19, so my move silent is
Like
a
community
33. 33, I move silent. Strength
All right.
check.
Essentially, you're like a mouse within.
I'll I think the unseen servant can probably lift more than me. Hang on, let me check this out real quick.
Alright, while you're doing that, you head back to the Through Fire and Flames to see Yeska Balmore doing what she can to fix up the place. The place held up fairly well, considering everything that went down. Apart from the damage that was done during the
defense.
the initial defense, a lot of things seem to be intact. Though a lot of the armor that they specialize in seems to be gone, looted from, some time ago.
What's going on, Eska?
And she's like,
Did you need to read more?
what?
Do you need to read more before I talk to her?
No, it's fine. She's like, well, you just missed father. An inquisitor summoned him.
For what?
I don't know.
What is an inquisitor? Just some government official?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Yeah, you know what an inquisitor is. You had an inquisitor called on you whenever...
We killed Kelka?
Yeah. And you had to answer a bunch of questions.
Okay. What's that about? You have no idea?
Well, I'm sure they want to keep tabs and see who did what and who helped during the battle. I don't know. I can only guess. I'm surprised that wasn't an inquiry for me too. My guess is that the lady is also.
You need some help around here? Cleaning up?
I wouldn't mind.
I'll help her do stuff for like an hour or something.
Yeah, Theon's like, laddie.
Oh, he's here?
Yep.
What's going on, my man?
Oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, you fought good out there.
I almost beat it yesterday.
Yeah, I almost bit it a dozen times at least. And one time I did, assassin birds got me.
He showed you some pretty gnarly scars. It looked like he did get beat up pretty good.
Damn.
He was 2 hit points from being dead too.
Yeah, front line's rough.
He fucking said it.
We're, everything okay? You need anything?
We'll be fine.
What have
the
you-
finances to rebuild, I'm sure.
What have you heard about the, situation here in the city?
Well, talk is around 30 to 40% of the population's been slain.
Damn.
I know.
That means there's going to be a surplus of food and magic items, right? That means the price should come down.
Well, that's one way to see the silver lining in things there, Magni.
I like to look on the positive side of things.
I suppose. he kind of like hugged a little.
I'm gonna summon my unseen servant.
Y'all got any potions around here?
No. I'm afraid
Y'all got any of them potions? I'm about tapped out from the last purchase I made. Got a heck of a deal from Thauron.
And Yiska says, Thrawn's been real proud of what you and your company has accomplished. I know he doesn't say it much. He doesn't want to boost your ego, I'm sure.
It can't get any stronger. He doesn't need to worry about it.
I believe it.
We can do anything, me and my dudes.
Well, you haven't died yet, so...
Well, except for that one time, but...
She kind of laughs. Oh, that's right.
And I got lucky. We had this super potion. They brought me back A1 style, just like good as new.
Thrawn did want me to tell you before he was summoned to the Royal Inquisitor. He told me to tell you that your company should expect a Melanican Inquisitor to visit you anytime. They'll likely swing by the no-name inn, I'm sure.
Well, they'll
And
probably find us there.
He would urge you to answer as honestly as you can.
Fair enough. We ain't got nothing to hide. When you ball out, you might as well talk about it. I gotta get going if you don't need any more help around here, Eska. You good for now?
We're good, Magni. Thank you for your help.
You bet.
Are you trying to like charm her?
I just wink at her.
Alright.
I say anytime.
Alright, she doesn't know quite how to handle that, but she's...
I'll let her off easy and go about my way.
Okay.
And my next move is to go to House Baron.
All right. Back to you.
Whenever
I
it's
summon an unseen servant so he can help me.
Okay.
And I can lift up to like 86. With him would be 106 because he can help with 20 pounds worth.
All right. Yeah, with that, with your unseen servant, and what's your natural strength?
11.
I mean, that's fine. You can get to him. All right. The first item you get seems to be a bag of some kind, like a
Bag of magic rings.
Bag of something. Okay.
It's a magic bag. You don't know what it is.
And the other item?
And the other item seems familiar to you. It seems to be a statue, and you can roll your intelligence. It's an item you tried to steal before.
I got 15.
Alright, it does eventually dawn on you that it's a worthless item with a preservative magic on it. It's essentially a homemade child's thing. And that's what you get. It was so useless it wasn't even looted.
I'll leave it. And then I'll dip
I'm
out.
surprised you wouldn't try to steal it and be like, hey, there's a magic statue, bro. That's worth a lot of money.
You don't call
You could
that.
scam somebody.
You remember that? I remember that vaguely. Alright.
Then I'll go to my
Try
mentor.
to find your mentor.
Yeah.
Alright. Now to you. You went back to the No Name Inn first?
Yeah, to check in on it.
Alright, yeah. As before, like I said, you see it in pristine condition. And you see Tom, like,
Didn't
looking
he
it
lose an
over.
arm or something?
Huh?
Didn't he lose an arm or something like
No.
that?
Own skin.
Oh, just a chunk or something like that?
Yeah, he did get a
One of them got hurt
bite-sized
pretty
chunk
bad,
ripped
yeah,
off.
yeah.
But he was healed since then.
Okay.
But it did leave a bit of a scar.
Get damage reduction.
Okay.
Magic! Can you believe it? He's untouched!
I actually can't believe it. I don't know how this happened. We didn't put any spells on this place or anything that I'm aware of.
You and your Timor! That must be it!
It is very lucky. That is kind of right up her alley. It's true. You should go by the temple sometime and thank her.
And then you see people like gathering around the place, and then you hear one of the people in the crowd ask, "Do you have any rooms available? Our homes were destroyed." And then immediately Tom goes into business mode and starts, "I'm sorry, Gadget, I need to take this." And he was like looking around to people that's starting to gather around because they heard that there was rooms available. We might be busy.
Looks like it. I'll leave you to it then.
Thank you, my friend.
Let me know if you need anything. I'll be back in a bit.
Oh yeah, David. I guess David would be there too after the fighting. David also agreed to.
The carriage driver?
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that his base too now?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 retainers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you leave them. What are you gonna do
I
after
was
that?
gonna check the fire and flames and see if there's anything to be done there, considering it got ravaged.
All right, and what were you gonna do after the fire flame?
I wanted to go to House Baron and talk to Nathaniel and or Roderick.
I got you. On your way, you do meet up with Gadget.
Hey, buddy.
Where are you coming from?
Fire and Flames.
I was just headed that way to check in on it. They need any help?
Nah, they don't need any help. I helped them for about an hour.
Alright, where are you heading?
I'm gonna talk to Nathaniel or Roderick or both. You wanna go?
Yeah, that sounds more important. If the fire and flames is fine.
Yeah, they're fine there.
Looks like Bob's gonna be busy.
You seen the others?
Or Tom.
Why do you say that?
Bunch of refugees.
Oh, because our place was intact.
Yeah. So, could be good, could be bad. We might just need to check in on it.
Yeah, you'll make some extra money. That'll be good.
Yep.
All right.
But if there's refugees, there could be spies.
Yeah,
You
we gotta
might
be
need
careful.
to be on our guard there.
That's our fucking base of
Back to you,
operations
Blake.
now.
Yeah.
I told you to make 2
So 5.
spots, or that's what 5 spots and listens.
5 of each.
This is like during your whole time to like
I didn't
search.
prepare any detect evil.
19.
18.
And go in
What
there
level
now,
is that?
So you don't have to try to remember. Here, you can use this piece of paper. It's just a throwaway.
Detect alignment.
First,
Is it that? Oh yeah,
Detect
it is.
alignment?
Holy shit!
I don't see it.
It is first level.
I must not have it written down.
I should really have one of those
I
prepared.
have detect
but
alignment, detect undead.
Too late right now. I don't usually
I
prepare.
kind of
one.
have like a built-in.
I have a zone of truth.
Huh?
I have a built-in detect evil.
Yeah, I was on a truth also, but
You do?
it'd be nice to just discreetly cast detect evil in our establishment. And be like, okay, these
I
guys
don't know
are
if
good.
that's a crit or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, call it.
Mine's only good against Eldrazi stuff, but that's the most scary
Yeah, I
stuff.
have the court crystal for Eldrazi stuff too. Yeah, I guess that could help us actually if I just check the court crystal.
Alright, it's gonna take you to a few to actually get to Nathaniel's place. During that, alright, that's what you rolled. Oh yeah, you got some pretty decent rolls there. Alright, you find several people like either like trapped in houses, apartment buildings. There's still like zombies surrounding them, so you like call and alert.
Some guards come.
Guards come and free them. Let's say that with your help, you personally helped liberate 43 people.
Wow.
From either like underneath rubble or trapped because the zombies wouldn't let them out.
We have 45 retainers now. Holy cow.
More work.
Vin congratulates you, thanks you very, thanks highly of you for helping us good.
Anytime, yeah.
All in a day's work. I've got to get my slaves from somewhere.
What the fuck? Alright. You go looking for your mentor, right? Alright, eventually you go to the place where your mentor would be, but you see it has been boarded up very thoroughly. And no one seems to be there, but then you get a tap on no, you get a listen check first. Let's see, that's up the yeah, this 25.
25?
Yep.
I got exactly 25.
Alright, you hear barely really quiet footsteps behind you. At first you think it's like a shambler, and you hear a Yubo. Is that you?
You want to do?
Alright, you need to turn around by the way.
Hey, what up, man?
Alright, you recognize him as one of the lady's retainers.
Mhm.
It's like, you looking for the lady, right?
Yep. She okay?
We've had for well enough. Well, that's only a couple of our lowly members, but what you gonna do? You have to break a few eggshells,
Yeah. See what you're saying. All right. Well, I just want to make sure everything was fine.
No, not quite. Strangely enough, an Inquisitor came here. They knew where we were.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, one of the Melanekian Inquisitors.
Huh.
They somehow knew about this place. I heard a lady curse out that elven bitch.
Yeah.
That must
Yeah,
have some connection to it.
we're working with her, so she'll probably have to deal with that in her own time.
She's
Well-
not going to be in a good mood, I know that.
Well, just want to make sure she's all right. Let her know if she needs me to do anything. I'll be around for a little while.
He before you leave, he's like, the lady did scream something about, tell Yubo, do not speak of the book. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Good luck, Yubo.
Hey, you as well.
Alright. And you guys eventually get to the estate of Baron. You see that also that it looks like there's been quite a bit of fighting here.
Quite a bit of fighting, huh?
Yeah, like there's a lot of like dead zombie corpses around the estate, and a few guards that have lost their lives.
That are
You
still
see
laying
one-
out dead.
Yeah, but they're being gathered and
Alright.
being respectfully moved. You can tell that those working here have a reverence for the dead. And
Okay.
you're greeted by the gatekeeper, who seemed to have survived. He's like, he seems to recognize you because you've met him before.
Okay.
You must be. He's like looking through the notes. Magni of Covenant. Is that right?
Yeah. Why is that written down though?
Ah,
Did you remember shit?
it's hard for an old man to remember every person he comes
I
across.
expect, but what if your book falls in the wrong hands?
What do you want?
I mean, want to talk to Roderick and or Nathaniel.
Want to talk to Little Master. I'm afraid he is not home at the moment.
Where's Roderick? Did he not come back?
He came here first. In fact, him and Roderick are in the Royal Palace discussing matters of importance soon.
Oh, good Gadget. Well, shit, I guess there's nothing to be done here then. What about the Lord of the Manor?
His father.
Is he here?
Been summoned. No. Family is not here.
Fuck. Alright.
That reminds me to give you this. And he hands you a note. That's like an envelope.
What's it say? Actually-
it says to Magni
Alright.
from the thing.
Okay. Well, Gadget looks like they ain't at home. Should we hit back to No Name?
Yeah, and read that on the way, maybe. See what it tells us.
Burn your Rolodex. That's what I say to him.
He seems confused.
Tell no one that we came here.
Alright, he's like, well, I'm sure.
We don't even exist.
Of course, my lord.
Very good. As you were.
I assume you go ahead and look at the note.
Yeah, I want to look at it after I leave.
Alright. It says,
It's from Nathaniel?
yep, it says, sorry, Magni, if you're looking for me. We were questioned by the quiz. We'll be home soon. Expect a visitor at the No Name Inn.
Alright. Let's get back to the inn.
Alright.
Alright, what else did you want to do?
So we didn't get invited to this important meeting. Weren't high up enough.
I'll just head back to the No Name.
Apparently not. But seems like they're gonna want our help pretty soon. If they're trying to start a war.
Yeah.
Aren't we pretty much the best?
Best company in the
Scout.
world at this point.
Yeah,
Pretty close.
I'm waiting for Blake now.
Copper Company ain't worth shit.
Yeah, they're about equal or lesser than us.
Yeah, poor Vin during that battle. Goddamn. He botched the repulsion spell and then made himself look really weak.
Who?
Vin. I remember that. He's a level 12 druid.
Level what?
12.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know whether I want to take a wizard level or rogue level next.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm on rogue level this level.
Gotcha.
I'm on that player.
Alright.
I gotta keep them even.
After the whole side mission of scouting for people, Vin's like, well, I think we can handle it from here for a while. If you need to go back to your company.
Better check on him.
Good luck, Federal. Thank you for helping me.
Me too. Let me know if you see Freya, or I guess Freya's. When do you think Freya's gonna get back?
I don't know. I suspected we'd have a lot of questions for her. I know she's been busy behind the scenes. from what I understand, she was responsible for why the angels came in the first place, so. Good luck.
You too.
Alright, so everybody rendezvous at the No Name Inn. You see, after you guys get back, say like an hour and a half past when you guys are doing all your business, you see that there's a bunch of people at the No Name Inn.
This is the only place up.
Yeah, it's like one of the very few places that were left undamaged.
Boy, business is booming, ain't it, Tom?
Ah, you said it! Dave, I need that chicken now! He's like, yes, boss! And you see that Dave is like helping Tom.
I pull my, whenever we get back there, I want to make sure I pull my cloak up. I'm going to look like a Argo coming in
I definitely have my cloak up.
I always have my cloak trying to hide my features because they're not nice.
Alright. Yeah, Tom sees all you guys is like, welcome, my friends. Oh, great covenant. Look at business. It's quite fortuitous.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, you guys all arrive.
Alright.
Roughly the same time.
Make some extra money for yourself.
Nice. I have one more.
But,
Rooms.
let us know if you see something suspicious.
5 now. I got one more skill point.
Yeah, he's like looking around.
yeah.
I'll try. Yeah, the place is as loud and as busy as you've ever seen it. You've actually never seen hardly anyone come here before, but now it's like
Alright.
the place to be, evidently.
I ask him if he needs any funds for supplies, or if he's good for now.
Yeah, he says he's good for now. It's gonna take a while to get situated what's going on.
Alright, I'll slip upstairs. I assume our rooms are not
Yep,
rented
they
out or
haven't been
anything.
taken.
Alright.
They're the only rooms that. You know,
Did I see Fandrel or Yuba
Yeah.
or anybody?
Yeah,
Timmons?
you eventually all come together, and Timmons is there. Timmons this whole time has been helping the guards out, like clearing zombies, and helping people. He says, brothers, how's it been going?
I saved a lot of people today. 43 by my count.
43. Fuck.
Me and you both saved like 30,000 yesterday.
I did that too.
You weren't in on that.
I would like to think I helped with that.
Nope, you weren't either. I'm
And
not
you-
talking about the other million. I was talking about the first 30,000 he and I saved.
He's thinking, me that wall.
Yeah. You guys didn't do anything there.
Yeah, I was busy alerting our mentors.
I resealed the wall.
So do you all sneak off to your rooms? Like each and every one of you?
I'm keeping an eye on these refugees kind of chilling in the main lobby.
Alright, they seem to be. There's a mixture of relief from getting, a roof over the head, great sorrow because many of them have lost people they know, and nervousness, due to everything that's going on.
Yeah.
But there doesn't seem to be any like ill types around at the moment that you can clearly see. Tom offers you guys free food. You guys want it?
Cool.
Yeah, I'll probably.
He said it'll take a few minutes, so.
I want mine sent to my room now.
Okay. He said it'll take a few minutes, but he can do that for you. And then you see a man in a white robe.
White wizard.
Along with a few of his, what seems to be retainers enter the inn, like looking around. And then, I guess you would be by Tom ordering your food.
Yeah, I was just hanging out kind of off to the side of the bar or whatever.
Alright, they don't make it a point to hide themselves. You hear that they're asking for a group known as the Covenant. They would very much like to speak with them. And Tom was like, well, I'll let them know once I see them.
And how do they react?
He's like, I see. Do you know when they'll be home? Here. We know that they say at this No Name Inn. And Tom's like, well,
Wow. Did Donnie pull a fucking Donnie?
Oh?
probably a sandwich.
Yeah, he brings in like a fucking 4-foot sub or something.
Domino's.
I didn't say it wasn't Domino's. I said it wasn't pizza.
And this guy's like, well, I guess we'll just have to wait for them then. And that's what you hear. Tom eventually notices you. He's like giving you a look.
Yeah, I'll walk up to the guy.
What do you want?
Oh, you just straight up walk
What
up
is
to
it?
him?
Yeah.
All right. And he's like looking at you. He's looking at what appears to be notes. Are you by chance Gadget?
What's it to you?
Well, Melanek would like to know.
Melanek.
Are you Gadget of the Covenant or not?
Probably. What are you doing here? Who are you?
We'd like to ask
fuck is
you
that?
and your group some questions.
Oh.
On whose authority?
On Melanek's
heard
authority.
about that.
On the King's authority. On the Kingdom's authority.
You
Should I gather everyone, I guess? Are we being
That would be good. Yes.
interrogated, arrested?
You're not arrested. You've done no crime as far as we know.
Alright, I'll get them together, I guess. I'll go around everyone up.
I'm smoking a pipe up when watching this go down. I'm the true Aragorn in the back.
Well, I'll grab the people upstairs first and be
Alright.
like, hey, there's a
Well,
guy.
while that's all happening, I want to talk to you though.
Yeah, you get some time. That's fine.
If I see him.
Yeah, you see him.
Dang. I think it's past time that you and I raided the
The keep? I was just thinking that.
raided house. Is it CL?
House Sia.
Sia. I think it's past time you and I raided House Sia for treasure and intelligence
And glory.
Were they good or?
I don't think
you
they're
don't
good.
really know.
They had a fence around their fucking
They
place. That's good enough for me. Plus, we've known they've been involved in other shit. They're in on this shit. I'm telling this. Like, they're in on it. We need to find out
You
what
do
they
know-
who's in charge, steal some shit.
You do know that
Get
two
out
of
of
their women, you knew two of their women. Renoa Sia, the one that you pummeled over the head, like towards the beginning.
Too bad she died to those Eldrazi's, but it wasn't my fault.
And then Yen Sia was Tharon Squeeze that was found assassinated.
Yeah, but I feel like they've been. Didn't they get fence delivered to their
Yeah.
fucking house?
Yeah, you don't know if it's all of House Sia or not, but you do know that.
All right. Well, the whole house. Would the Lord of the House be like not be
You don't know.
not be in on? Oh, let's get a silver fence to protect our house from this fucking zombie invasion.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, we can go figure it out.
We can steal shit while we're there. We can find out what they know. Which among them are agents of the old gods. But basically, we can steal a bunch of good shit from them.
You need to get that side quest from another NPC now.
Oh, yeah. Went by a magic shop. Found this bag. Don't know what it does. I'll figure it out tomorrow. But did my own sneaky a little bit earlier.
Did some looting and you were successful.
Yeah.
You did some looting.
Lucky.
Super loudly.
Did you not?
We're in our room.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
I figured you would have done that by now.
I was busy. I mean, you know I'm the unofficial leader of the Covenant, so I gotta kind of, take care of business, but this is a rich, noble family. There's gotta be good shit to steal in their house. And in the meantime, we can also find out who amongst them is the masterminding their evil plans with the old gods.
And just in time, you hear a knock on your door.
Who is it?
It's you. You were going
Gadget. Yeah, come in. What's happening?
There's a weird guy downstairs. It's on the authority of Melanek who wants to question us. He wasn't very specific.
You're a leader.
Well, he wants all of us to go with him for for questioning our group.
Yeah, get everybody up here first.
It'll be a little conspicuous considering I already talked to him.
Doesn't
I'll
matter.
come back down and round up everyone. I mean, whatever. I'll do it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We can wait till we're good and ready.
Alright, we'll round up whoever's in the lobby. Timmons and
Alright, yeah. You eventually see Tim's like, Gadget, what's up?
Hey, we gotta gather upstairs for a quick meeting.
Alright, yeah, you see. What have you been doing this whole time? Are you just like in the corner, like kind of hiding yourself? Alright, so you
I'm
need you guys
enjoying
need
it.
to roll
Enjoying it.
spots to see Fenrir.
I'm enjoying the food.
You can see that Fenrir's looking for something. Or
Gadget.
Gadget, I mean, sorry.
what do I need?
Not bad.
Are you trying to like hide from all other places? You need to make a hijack and that's what you're trying to do.
I mean, I'm just trying to be inconspicuous and watch people.
Alright, if you're not intentionally hiding yourself, I guess you'll eventually see him like far in the far corner doing the Aragon treatment.
Alright, I'll just go up to him and kind of say, almost in a whisper, like,
Okay, we need to meet upstairs to talk.
You draw far too much attention to yourself, Mr. Underhill.
You do see that guy looking over at you.
yeah, whatever. I'll just round him up and not even look at him.
Alright. So everybody now is in Magnus' room. And Tim was like, what's this about?
What am I doing up here?
Hey, listen up. I went and tried to talk to Nathaniel and Roger at their house, but they were too busy already getting questioned by these inquisitors. They gave me a note saying that we should tell them the truth and tell them everything, but
Well,
I guess that's what we should do. But
He looked like a dirty white cloak Cathar. Can we
Yeah,
trust him?
I didn't like the look of him or his attitude, but
yeah, I don't like the titles either. But I'm just telling you what I heard
Can
from
you like
Nathaniel.
detect evil on him or something?
I mean, I could zone him truth him, but I doubt he's gonna allow it.
You do
he
know
was
that
pretty
Jessica
accusatory of
also
me.
told you from Thauron that you were to be expecting a visitor.
Yeah,
Did you ask for his credentials?
I asked under whose authority he was operating, and he's just said Melanex.
I mean, I could say that.
maybe you should bring him up here and we'll bombard him with spells.
Lightning bolt.
I don't mean like I wasn't talking about those kind of spells, but
Let's just go hear out whatever's going on.
You're out. That's not what's going to happen.
well,
They want to bring us somewhere to talk.
they want us to go somewhere with them.
Wow, we gotta tell them everything, and they get to have their way with us.
I mean, we don't have to let them disarm us or anything, but we can go with them.
Well, I think we should do what they said, what Valron and Nathaniel suggested, but at the same time, I don't trust all these fucking bastards. Only half of this government's probably goodly.
Yeah, we can't automatically trust anybody, but if they don't disarm us or anything, we can just go.
I think we can
kill them if
trust-
they turn on us.
I think we can trust House Baron and maybe the king, since he seems to have the protection of Muammar Duathal's golems. I think we can trust him.
Is that what those were?
For sure.
I wasn't sure.
Alright, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that that's what they are.
Definitely not a Time Warren construct that I'm aware of.
Alright, let's go.
And Tim's like, oh, this is weird. Alright then.
Timon, I got a new spell. It makes you your skin made of stone. You just ignore damage sometimes.
Where has this been?
I just learned it. It's incredible.
Yeah, I might need a shot of that.
Yeah, I can't spread around that thin.
No.
It's a new spell. I don't
Alright.
get a dime a dozen.
So I guess
Cast it on anybody?
Before we leave,
I mean,
I'm
I'm
gonna leave.
basically the front liner.
I
I'm gonna
haven't seen it.
hide my freshly new acquired items that are hot.
okay. like underneath your bed in your room or something?
Under a floorboard or something.
Yeah, I'd say that you've had the foresight to like loosen up a floorboard sometime.
I'm pretty sure we've
Yeah.
already hid things there.
Yeah, I figured you probably did. So you have
No, like we actually have done it, but we just aren't fucking remembering what we were hiding. I feel like I was hiding shit in my room.
Okay,
I like slided the dress in there like over the board.
gotcha. All right, yeah, that was smart. All right then. So you all freely go to this man and his retainers?
Yeah.
I asked to see his credentials.
He has retainers. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth though as I'm going down the stairs.
Can you just detect evil now?
I don't have one prepared to do.
Wow, what kind of cleric?
All right.
I was expecting battle stuff.
I made
now
it.
is what I prepared for.
Zone of Truth is ready.
Okay.
So I'll go up to him.
Alright, he's looking at you.
You looking for us?
Yes.
I'm ready for things to go south.
You
now.
seem to be the group I am looking for.
How do you know our names and the name of our company?
The Crown knows many things.
How can we believe you are who you say you are?
Yeah, who do you serve?
I serve Melanek, the king of Melanek and mankind.
Does he seem to notice my spell in place?
You don't actually know. But
Am I getting any?
no, he seems to be telling the truth.
All right, I'll nod to these guys.
Do you mind if you follow us?
Yeah, sure. What's this about?
We want to question you on the events that happened yesterday.
That's good, because we want to question you about the events that happened yesterday.
He
Yeah.
smiles at that. He's like, "It is my job to be an asshole. I understand that."
My friend's got a point.
It's not my job, I just love it.
Under whose orders have you come here?
Under the Royal Council's authority.
The Royal Council? And who sits on the Royal Council?
He starts naming names.
Is he telling any lies?
No, he's not telling lies in any way. He seems to be truthful so far completely.
I mean, we can hear him out, whatever's going on. It's not like we need to worry about.
Where are we going?
He says, not far from here. The barracks.
All right.
He's looking around. Don't want the commoners to overhear what we're talking about.
He doesn't want who?
The commoners to overhear.
Oh.
Alright,
Yeah, let's
so
get outta here.
eventually they lead you to a halfway dilapidated barracks, and he's like, apologize for the state of the mess, but obviously, after the battle yesterday, this is as good as we can do.
This is unacceptable.
Alright, he sits you down.
Gadget.
He nods to his retainers, and they get chairs for all of you. And he's like, before we begin, we will disclose that we'll be casting Zone of Truths upon all of you and detect evils. Do you consent to this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, they do the spells, and as they're casting, it was like, this isn't, don't take this the wrong way. We just had a lot going on in our own government as of late. We can't be too careful.
Yeah. Us either.
Yeah, trust me, we know.
Why don't you elaborate?
Alright, now after they cast their spells, they sit you down.
What's the save on it?
I mean, I'd say he's a level 12 cleric, so
It's just about his wisdom save. His wisdom bonus.
his wisdom's 17.
Level 2.
so-
Level 2
Plus
spells,
3.
so
That's 15.
Unless he has other bonuses.
So it'll be Wolf Save 17?
Yeah,
15.
he's got 17 wisdom.
Nailed it.
Okay.
I can laugh along.
I mean,
Yeah.
can you just
Yeah.
outright lie in Zone of Truth?
Yes.
If you make your save.
Oh, I thought you could just like easily screw around the truth.
Alright.
I do that normally.
He asked about how your day. At first, it's like, how's your day been? He
I
tries to like
43
lead-
people today.
he tries to get you guys comfortable. He's just
They wanna make
small
us
talking at
loud.
first.
Okay. Trying to butter us up, huh?
I'd like to know who we're talking to.
A hero, clearly.
All right, you do mention that you were, doing your fly horse. All right, he nods. He's like, "No, it's good."
5 heroes, to be exact. There's 5 of us, right?
Including
It's just
Tim
us and
and-
Timon, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Alright.
And he is looking around. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Like, as you guys were in a known name, he was gonna ask about this Breemore character.
About who?
Breemore. And
Breemore.
you're thinking you believe he's talking about what's the character's name?
Oh.
Bromir?
Bromir, yeah.
Uh,
He's like, where does Breemore character?
Thanks.
don't know anything
Had
about
him
that
in-
name.
Had him by the notes here. Apparently, he was supposed to be in your party. Unless that information is outdated.
Yeah, it's outdated. He don't ride with us no more.
I see. Gotcha. We can go ahead and scratch that out for now.
Yeah. Not covered
All right,
in
now
cheese.
then he eventually
That's how you
gets to
should
the
order
point
it.
of what he's
I
talking about.
tried.
No, you got the specifically the
He's
cheese
like,
one.
yes,
Yeah, I
May.
just saw what I wanted.
Can you tell me the events that took place yesterday from your point of view? What did your party do?
I tell them about how we went to the wall. We found that they were trying to do a ritual on the wall.
You know, they're trying to blow it up TNT. Dynamite, whatever.
Yeah, they were trying to blow it up so that they could free like zombies or let zombies into the city, and we stopped them. But
There was like 12 or 13 other points.
yeah, there was a bunch of spots on the wall, so we'll tell them all that.
All right, when you tell him that part of the story, he's like, he perks up some. He's like looking over. He's not.
So if that portion of the wall still hasn't been destroyed, I'll tell them like where it was.
All right, that would be good. Yes, do that after.
That's why
He's
it
like
wasn't-
looking through
I'll
the
be like that's why it wasn't destroyed because we blew up
You want a ranch?
all the workers there that were trying to
Yeah.
destroy the wall and let the zombies in.
If this turns out to be true, then you would be. That would be a very heroic act indeed.
Oh, that was just me and him.
Yeah, that was just me and the little guy here. Our buddies were doing crucial shit too, but
Warning of the main
Those
power
are
to
one in
be.
the city.
we were the ones that actually found out what happened there, and stopped it.
All right.
It only takes two of the Covenant to thwart our baddies' plans.
All right. He seems to be impressed. He's like nodding around. He's looking through his notes, like he's expecting you guys to answer a certain way, and it seems to be lining up. So he's like nodding along.
Let me ask you a question.
By all means.
Have you heard of the god Muhammad Duath?
He's like thinking in his mind, I've only heard of that, but that's quite an obscure one.
Yeah, a little bit. But
Must be a puny god.
I'm actually one of his
I start
agents.
chuckling.
All right. He smiles. Well, it's good to meet the fellow clerk, but may I continue with my questioning?
Not yet. I'd like to get.
He seems to be surprised by the brash answer, but he's
I
letting
straight
you
up
talk.
just say, I want a license to make a shrine in the city to Muhammad Duatha. It'll be near the gates.
He does seem to have some, respect for people that practice faith.
Many of your citizens here owe their lives to Muhammad Duatha.
Well, he's like, that wouldn't be up to me specifically. But if what you say is true and what you told me is accurate, I'll put in a good word for you.
Alright.
All right, then he continues like, all right, then what happened after that? After this wall incident?
After that,
We regrouped at the No Name, was it?
no.
No.
We went to the Through Fire and Flames shop.
No, that's right.
Tell them about the fences.
Oh yeah, I found a bunch of
fencing
silver
that was,
fencing.
That
Oh, yeah.
it corrals the zombies to walk through and
Basically,
it wards off certain areas.
We've seen it before.
yeah. You know how Sia? They've been
They ordered that
They've been
fence.
trafficking in these silver fences for months now.
So they knew about it.
They're definitely allied with the enemies of the city.
We don't know that.
This Inquisitor does seem to be somewhat surprised that you knew this, and he even shows it in his face. He's like nodding to one of the retainers, like, "It's true." And he like waves him away. He checks his nose. He writes stuff down. All right, continue. After that,
Anyways, we held off a large contingent of zombies there, and one of those big blobs, Eldrazi monsters.
We killed 3 or 4 of the flying eyeball tentacle monsters.
oh yes,
We, with the help of Lord Kinsley Bash, we held the Through Fire and Flames until a large contingent of the city guard happened to buy. When they came there, we joined up with them and we headed to the Elven Conclave.
all right. He's like going along. He's
There we met the king, the boy king. and the golems of Muaman Duathal came to protect you.
I saved his life from a would-be assassin. Cathar, Eldrazi monster of some sort.
Alright, he seems to also be nodding.
That was all the little guy's doing.
Yeah, very impressive.
Have you seen the golems of Muaman Duathal?
Well, I don't know who or what sent them. But they are an obvious godsend.
Are they still protecting the king?
Well, last I knew, 2 of the 3 left his side, but 1 is always by him.
After that, we took a train through the wall. Make an escape route for anybody who needed to get out of the city.
Yeah, the lords of the city. When I say lords of the city, I mean our lords. They came up with a plan. House Baron was in on it too. Their brave commander, Sir Roderick, was part of it. He and some of their house's men. It's too bad a bunch of them lost their lives because one of the clerics of the old gods blasted them with a massive flame strike and killed a bunch of them. We nearly killed that fucker, but he got away.
He's like, it's a shame that a lot of life is needlessly.
BT Dubs, did we ever hear his name? So I can write it down.
No, he never.
No, not this guy.
Oh, no.
The
you don't
fucking
know-
cleric.
You don't know his name.
I didn't hear Zach Lots talking about him.
No.
Didn't I hear him say his name whenever?
No, they always referred to him as my lord or whatever.
Alright.
My lord.
My lord.
Yeah, the rest of those,
These are the leaders, by the way. Gadget,
It's got on
priest of Timora. And this is Fandral, master of the wilds.
maybe I
Are you all leaders?
Yeah, they're the leaders. So,
he seems to be amused by this. He's like, if you two are the leaders, how come you're not speaking for your body?
yeah, they let me do most of the talking, but,
He likes to run his mouth. And if he says something out of line,
He's got flowery words. He usually says what we.
they're actually the heavies of the group. I just kind of, I don't know. I'm just a support character.
Like, through most of his questioning, he's been doing his best to keep a straight face. But this seems to make him kind of smile some.
Yeah, we'll step in if he says anything out of line.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these leaders are on me if I get out of line. I'm just a support character.
At least he acknowledges it.
Well,
We've done nothing but good and saved the city from what we can.
We've actually been working for the city for quite some time. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Yeah, we've saved millions of lives.
We've done scouting missions.
Millions.
We've brought info from the wilds many times.
We've also been fighting zombies and orcs of all kinds on our travels.
We saved Riverstown, but after we left, the old gods consumed it anyway.
we have heard about that. Seems like their entire population vanished overnight. It's just a shame that.
We've done all kinds of shit, but if you just want to hear about yesterday, fuck, I guess that's about it. We got the train, secured it, smashed it through the gate, so if people needed to flee, they could.
Alright, he seems to be nodding to everything you're saying. Your resume is very impressive for an adventuring group so young.
Makes you think we're young.
The group itself.
Oh, we've actually been around for millennia, but who's really counting?
Alright, he seems to be confused by the answer. What do you want?
Oh yeah, just some sideways lore. Never mind.
Don't worry about him. He's crazy.
I see. And then he, while questioning, he then asked abruptly, how long have you known this Lady Freya?
Fuck, I don't know, Fandral. How long have we known your boss lady?
And then he starts to look at you and said,
I've known her as long as I can.
yeah, you've known her since you've gotten here, which has been 7 years ago. So that's how long you've known her. how long have you been in possession of these scrolls that make
What
you
is
go
this, Donnie?
insane?
Cheesy tots.
I look at you, Bo.
I think.
I look at the leaders.
And you don't know how he knows this.
We don't have any of the scrolls. I have a fake scroll that I thought was real. Pull it out and show it to him.
May I look at it? These are all weird.
Yeah, we drove down into
He
a
gives it
dungeon.
back to you.
Drove down into a dungeon and found a fake scroll.
Let's see. And how many of these does this Lady Freya now possess?
I don't know. We just got this fake one.
Yeah, that's right. You made your check.
I don't think she's behind any of this, if that's where you're going. It's
Yeah,
House Sia that needs to be looked at closely.
I trust her with everything I own.
Let's see.
Never done wrong by us that I know of.
She's only been looking out for the land.
What you need to be worried about is the Cathars. They've been
Me being a Cathar.
They've been infiltrated to the highest degree.
Yeah, the only good ones we know is Lord Kinsley and maybe a couple others.
I like lean forward and really look at him, see if there's any green mist coming off him.
There's not.
You seem to be okay.
I would hope so.
I'll check my court
I'm
crystal after
aware.
you say that. Does my court
No,
crystal's
it
fine?
doesn't. It's
Alright.
fine.
I won't say anything.
He seems to be on the level, if not a little dickish, maybe.
What is this?
You can have the rest of those things if you want them.
All right, and then
There's some ranch over here if you want it. Eat the rest of it.
he
Yeah,
then
and then the
says,
cake is
well,
like some kind of cinnamon
Yeah.
something. Pretty good.
Look at.
and he asks one more question. You know anything about an old book that seems to be related to these schools?
An old book. Is it a
Yeah.
book that goes with the tomb? Or goes with the scrolls, I mean?
Evidently.
Oh. We should look for it.
Interesting.
Something I should look for.
I guess.
You just
you're
said
not-
interesting. That's not
Alright.
a lie.
Alright, he looks at you guys and he's
What?
like,
Is that the book you found a while back?
Yeah. The one that I fucking. One of the things that you guys gave me shit for that made sure it happened.
alright, he looks at his nose, he's like, alright, we seem to be good here.
What do you know about this book?
Not much.
When's the last time it was seen? Where can I find it?
He stops talking about it. And he
Whoa.
looks around.
You can't tell us any information, but we told you everything?
That's the nature of politics.
That you might need to roll for. We did not tell him everything.
I'm saying we told him all kinds of stuff.
You like we told you the truth, that would have been fine. We didn't tell him everything.
Alright, him and his entourage are standing up, and he's like, "May we ask that you escort us to this area where you stopped the men on the wall?
The wall? Yeah, sure. It's the tell him what direction.
Yeah, just escort us there so we may see it for ourselves."
You need to check out all this fencing.
Yeah, show us this too. Alright, so I guess you guys go ahead and do that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, about an hour passes, you guys make your way, helping people while you do. And then he goes to see this crack in the wall. There's still a bunch of zombies in there, but they've like since gotten a lot more docile. The whatever made of the juju is no longer present. He's looking around, he's like, and then he sees this red splatter of what was once a group of people. He's like looking at you guys. Can you explain that?
Yeah, that was me.
What happened?
Basically, I took the dynamite that they were going to use to blow a hole in the wall and blew them up with it.
And then one of their aides like grabbed like a severed hand from the explosion and like, dropped it. I see. Alright, he looks at all you guys, is like, I think I'll be all that we need from you for the moment.
We don't mess around if people are threatened, or the old gods are involved. We just fuck shit up.
Alright, he seems to be satisfied with your answers. He nods in agreement, and he like goes to shake your hand if you guys accept it.
Sure.
Thank you for your time. Sorry to be an asshole, but that's my job.
And what's this guy's name?
He hasn't said his name.
What's your name?
He'll say that his name is Eli. You call me Eli.
You like Manny?
No, just Eli.
Well, Eli, remain distrustful and assholeish because there's a lot of corruption going on. It might save your life.
He does drop the Inquisitor act. It's like, you seem to be on the level. And yes, we are aware of how deep the corruption went in our organization. We're all too aware, I'm afraid.
We've already taken down Lord Zal.
You guys never...
We didn't take down. What was the guy below him that we took down then?
That was...
It was also
that was-
the town after.
Yeah, that was Lord Marcus. That was like one of his...
Yeah, we took down Lord Marcus because he was evil as fuck. Brought down a tower on him.
That was pretty sick.
Once again, my idea.
No way. I was all over my softened spells.
Yeah, you did it. It's my idea.
No way.
I think it actually was Blake's.
Alright,
I
you
definitely
look
thought
forward, you
about
guys, like one last time. I look forward to meeting your
Sounds
group
fun.
again. It seems like there might be a possibility in the future the way you guys operate. If indeed.
Well,
We get shit done.
you'll be lucky. That'll be a lucky day for you if you get us to work for you, but yeah, maybe it might happen.
We work for gold
We do work
and
for gold.
magic items.
We do love getting paid,
Alright, he's like right on this stuff.
and we're
Covenant lies, blah, 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 blah.
we're the best at what we do.
He seems to just be recording out what you're saying. Alright, Bowsy, one last time. Alright, we'll be on our way now. Thank you for your time and your cooperation.
Keep an eye on your back and up there at the higher up.
And then they leave you guys. And Tim was like, well, that seemed to have gone pretty smoothly. Not as intrusive as I was expecting. Were they evil? Did you guys sense any evil? Any green mist shit?
I ain't seen that. I want to kill them on the spot. But like lightning bolt.
Yeah, we're taking more of them than that to take us down if they were evil.
Alright. 2 days pass during the cleanup and restoration. Most of the zombies have been slain now. Almost everyone has been, were able to be rescued has been.
Can change spells.
Can I use one of my identifies to identify that bag?
Oh, I want to use commune with nature.
Yeah, you can do
Mine's
it.
this.
I'm gonna have a
Essentially, you guys are about to get
detect
murdered for
evil
Valentine's.
ready.
What is the bag of?
It's a bag of holding.
Could come in handy.
What's the bag of holding?
It's better than my bag, which only holds coins and gems. It holds all kinds of equipment.
A bag of holding is not infinite, right?
I don't think it's infinite.
No, I don't think so.
It might as well be.
Pretty much.
It's like a black hole of like a
Yeah,
wizard's
you
bag.
have to be trying to fill it up to
all
run
kinds
out
of
of
shit in
space.
there.
I guess you can write down on your bag of gem holding.
You can even store
You
people in
can
there.
hold as much gold as you can possibly fit in it.
You can even
It's
put
more or less
people in
infinite.
there, but they have limited air. There's rules about that.
Like poke their head out.
You said 2 days past though?
Yes.
I'm
2 days
gonna
passed and you guys
Around
have
their
not
head,
seen
Essentially.
your higher ups.
Hang on, after 1 day passes, I'm gonna cast Detect Evil at
Oh yeah, I want to cast commune with
at
nature.
the tavern. Just, around the refugees and kind of keep an eye out
Yeah.
on that. So let me know if I detect any evil, but I'll be doing that.
You don't detect it.
Alright,
So
good to know.
Yeah, 2 days passed. You haven't heard anything from your mentors. So whatever they're involved with has to be a pretty big deal at this point. You know that they were with the Royal Council but on some capacity. They're being questioned heavily.
Alright,
For the next
gain
two.
knowledge as many as 3 facts among the following subjects: the ground or terrain, plants, minerals, bodies of water, people, general animal population, presence of woodland creatures, presence of powerful unnatural creatures,
What are you reading now?
or even the general state of the natural setting. For example, you could determine the location of any powerful undead creatures, location of safe drinking water, location of buildings.
I see.
And
Alright, so
it's 1 mile for caster level.
I see. So you're doing that now. Whenever you have time.
Over the days,
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so what do you want to do first? It's a spell.
I'm just gonna cast it in town.
Oh, and
It'll-
just
it'll
get the
be
general air feel.
Just be 9 miles from the town outward.
All right, go ahead and make your roll.
What is this spell called?
Commune with nature.
And just see what's going on
takes
for
10
miles.
minutes to
around.
cast.
Sounds busted.
Choose a all magic casters at the highest level really are.
Just hear what's going on within like a 10-mile.
Yeah, it
radius,
gives them like a general state of things.
10-mile diameter.
All right, you made yours check. You don't sense. I mean, you do sense that there's undead creatures still, but there's not nearly as many. Most of them have been killed.
Also, it doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction or settlement, such as dungeons of the town. So it'll be outside the town, basically.
I see. So you go outside the wall to do it.
I can cast it in town. It won't be inside the town.
Oh,
It'll just be
I see.
It
outside.
feels kind of weird. You're communing with
I see.
nature that is not present.
All right. You sense an underlying.
I can still see buildings locations. I just can't. They're blind spots, but I can still see that they're buildings.
You sense an underlying negative energy that seems to permeate the land, and you think this is likely the curse of the Wandering. Well, you know what brings people back from the dead by itself. Apart from that, it seems to cause a discordance with the natural order of things. It's source. You can't guess where the source is coming from. You just know it is.
Do I get any undead location? Powerful undead outside the city?
Nothing powerful. Just something. All right, for the next 2 days, what do you guys want to do?
Just my usual rounds between Fire and Flames and the Timoran Temple and keeping an eye on the refugees.
Let's see.
I also want to.
Oh yeah, I'll go down and actually choose the gate that I want to choose for this shrine, just to kind of scope a place out for it.
Well, choose a gate.
Yeah, a gate to the city.
Oh, I see.
Where
So you
the
always want to build it
statue-
My
like
shrine's
that.
going to be near a gate.
I got you. Yeah, there was a bunch of rubble. It looks like a lot of business has been destroyed. There seems to be a cleanup effort that started.
This pile of rubble is the perfect place for a statue of Mormon Arthur. What are you guys doing?
Basically, in that area for those 2 days, I'll make sure I do free sermons to Mamondo Athal for scouts, adventurers, wanderers, refugees.
People who can equip shields.
And go ahead and
Cast
make a
spells.
performance check, I guess, if you're trying to do a performance to advertise your god.
Alright, first one. I don't have any performance, but let's see if anything else comes into play. Can I use diplomacy to make people look on me more favorably?
Yeah.
When I'm doing these things?
Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, I'll add that down. Which is +3.
I'll give you a +5 situational bonus considering all that's happened. People are going to be a little bit for faith. Something to believe it. So you got
15.
12 +5.
Oh, yeah, 17. That was for the first one. Basically, my sermons are going to be that I will say that I'm Tharo Thrang,
I gotcha.
a humble acolyte of Mwamandu Athal, and a shrine will be built nearby that will welcome all refugees, adventurers, scouts. And I give him the basics of my god as far as like his specialties, which is adventurers, scouts, travelers, wanderers, refugees. Second day, ooh, nice. Second day is 23, so they both go off fairly decent. It looks like.
All right. Your first night, went better than even what you were expecting. You eventually got 12 people to.
And
your first
I will
day.
let people know, like at the end of my sermons, I'll be like, he even has agents here defending against these evil old gods that are trying to take over our world.
And then the second day, you get as many as 20 people that listen in. And then
Man, his
A
Twitch channel's
dwarf.
launching fast.
I mean, yeah, he's a pretty good market for faith now, considering.
Yep.
And a dwarf walks up to you. He's like, "Lad, that was pretty good."
I know you.
No.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Tharo Thrang.
He
Acolyte of Mwamwanduatha.
he introduces himself as Dario Meekst. Hey, let me write it down. I might be recording that one.
Dungeon Master telling himself to write that down.
I like it. I don't write shit down when I should.
Yeah, I can see myself.
Can
doing
you-
that.
I like it.
I would definitely slack on
You're always like, oh, I'll remember that. And then
Yeah,
you're
more
like, I
questions?
didn't remember that.
I did not know there was very many followers of Mwamwanduatha.
There are not, but there should be more.
I've newly discovered him recently from an old book.
I plan to build a shrine nearby
Is that so?
this gate to bless travelers and scouts as they come and go.
Alright, he looks. How much he's looking at? I will venture myself. Though I don't have much, I will very much like to donate to a cause. He hands you 50 gold for the shrine.
Dude, you just got like 3 subs.
I like what you're doing,
Five
Tharo
gift
Thrang
subs.
of Mwamwanduatha.
Give sub bomb.
Thank you, Dario Meeks.
Yeah.
Say that right, more or less.
Yeah, you can write that down.
What is it?
I'll have him as a recurring.
It's me, Dario.
Yeah, his name is Dario. Now I regret it. Thank you. Mixed.
So I also wanted to use my newfound knowledge of the general animal population and the presence of woodland creatures to tree stride around looking for an animal companion.
I see. You'll have to basically leave town, to do that more effectively.
Yeah, is it far out?
I mean, you can get a couple miles out over the wall and get into a woodland area.
What's this guy's last name?
Mixed.
Minx. Pleasure to meet you, Dario. Thank you. I will put this towards this shrine.
Building the shrine next to a gate where people will come and go.
Yes.
Seems like a good spot.
I want them to hear about Mwamwanduatha as they come and as they go.
Next to a
bless them.
well-traveled trail.
Blessed
You know
adventures.
exactly what to do.
Thank you.
I wish you luck.
I'm a humble acolyte, but I appreciate it. Blessings of Mwamwanduatha upon you, my brother.
Alright, he bows to you. How often do you do these?
Sermons?
Yeah.
Whenever I get down to them, I like to spread a little bit of the word where and when I can.
Understand. I look forward to meeting you again.
As do I, my friend.
Alright, he leaves you. Alright, what did you want to do again? You're just going back and forth to...
Just checking on the temple and the
Alright.
do the fire and flames, helping out the process there. Maybe use a stone shape to help rebuild their structure.
Alright, you go to the Temple of Timora to see that they have a lot of injured and sick people.
Mm.
They're
I
seem
give
to
a lot of
be
spells up for that.
yeah.
Some healing.
They seem to be overbooked. Even the Cathars to Paylor are helping the Temple of Timora out just due to how overwhelmed the temples are.
Oh yeah, murdering people so they don't have to heal them anymore.
No.
Saving them.
No.
The Cathars is just like going through. Alright, don't have to heal this one.
You can,
Another one down over here, taken care
you
of.
can go ahead and do your detect evils if you want, but they're obviously trying to do
No,
what
I
they
was
can.
only doing once per day.
And you know from Kinsley that not all the Cathars are evil. They were just sadly infiltrated.
We found good ones.
I don't trust any Catholic.
I don't either.
Yeah, you should, but their whole organization was infiltrated.
I'll
Not all
definitely be like
bad.
spell crafting every time a Hekathor casts a spell, and like trying to figure out what he's casting. Like, is it a healing spell though?
You see the regulars at the table like, Gadget, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
As you can see, you are a bit overwhelmed.
Yes, can I lend my services? I could do some healing of my own.
That would be good. Tamora would be appreciative of that.
Yeah, I'll stick around and use like all my level like 1 and 2 healing spells.
Alright.
Channel them all.
So how many spells do you use for healing? There's
10.
10.
Well, unless Orisons are good enough, then 16.
Orisons can stop people that are like actively dying from crossing over completely.
So however many of those there are, I can Orison them, and then I got 10 actual heal spells.
I got you.
And
Alright.
if anything bad happens tonight, I'm pretty roasted on low level spells.
As you go to do your healing, you run into an old acquaintance, that gnome in purple.
We have a figurine for him now. Where is it?
Oh, do we?
Sort of.
That one I painted.
The purple robed guy.
He wants the guy with the snake?
Sure.
Is that what you're talking about?
I think so.
Or do you want this
You want the
old
actual
gnome?
gnome?
No, that was supposed to be me.
Oh, gotcha.
Even though I don't use a staff, it's
It's kind of cool.
a casting gnome, and then here's your
Yeah, that's fine. That will work. I
purple
guess.
robed gnome guy.
Yeah, see how this turns.
That's how I heal people, by the way. I do that. My cape blows behind me.
You shall be healed.
It's quite during the circumstances, isn't it, Gadget? Tamora is saddened by these events, but it must take place.
It must take place, huh? Changing of a guard here in the city. Out with the old, in with the new.
Out with the old cycles, in with the breaking of the cycle.
So what's our next move?
He,
Covenant.
he like looks back, looks around. Your next move will be a series of missions that you'll be undergoing. The Lord of Lights has agents everywhere. He goes back to you. He lifts his hood up. And he looks a lot like you. There's a striking resemblance between you and him.
Oh, my condolences to him.
Yeah, he appears to be really ugly. Almost, he looks like a hobgoblin. While you look like a goblin, he looks like a hobgoblin.
Couple of bankers from Harry Potter.
He looks around, is like, Tamora's plan. I hope it works.
Oh, it'll come together.
She has broken many cosmic laws to make this change of the cycle happen, by the way. I shouldn't even be here.
Sounds like my kind of goddess.
There's something you should know. What I've been hiding from you the whole time. I, Gadget, am in fact your predecessor from the previous cycle.
I suspected as much. But you failed to break the cycle?
Yes. Our covenant won our battle, only to lose it. We failed to understand something back then. The gods didn't even know. We have succeeded and failed 1,000 times over or more. I, in a sense, am a previous version of yourself.
Reincarnation?
In a sense.
So how can we succeed and succeed instead of fail?
Lord of Light has 13 chosen. All of us must be snuffed out of existence. For you see, the 13 and the Lord of Light are connected. They're one and the same in essence. You need to go ahead and write this down. This is super cool.
Write it down, Brad.
Now to tell you, even me speaking these words is another breaking of cosmic law.
Breaking the timeline.
And he looks over to you and stares into you. You're not far off. First, he names the 13 of whom you got to slay. It was Obeleth, the Obeleth, or Obuteth. This name.
Obuta?
Yeah, Obuteth, the Obeleth.
Is it 13 of them?
Yep. He's known as the Lord of Light's mystic overseer.
Alright.
And then you have Galan, the fallen angel.
How do you spell that?
Yulan.
Easy to defeat.
Yeah, I took spell focus.
In?
Yeah. And he says, actually, before we continue, since I'm already breaking taboo, I might as well meet my replacements. You meet your company for real this time.
You want to actually meet the Covenant? The new Covenant?
Yes.
Yeah, that might be good. It sounds like you're dropping some good info we're gonna need.
People will ask how you know this. Try to keep it to yourself. The fact I'm even telling you this is dangerous.
Well, I know where we can go. Be left alone and speak as a company.
Okay. He follows you.
Go back to No Name and try and gather everyone up again.
Alright, he does seem to actually disappear as he follows you. But you know that he's always with you, so he'll eventually appear.
Yeah. Did he ever tell me his name?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think he did.
Alright, so,
Define animals.
alright, so during this whole thing, you're casting your spell. What are you trying to do?
Using my knowledge to find a
Animal companion.
animal companion,
I
such as
see.
a brown bear, a lion, a tiger.
Yeah, you know
Dire
you're
wolf.
gonna have to go further out to find those.
Fair enough.
I mean, you're gonna have a month of downtime after this
Alright.
mini Lordo. So, all right. So I guess unless there's anything you guys want to do, we'll say that you guys all eventually meet up to No Name,
Alright.
and then you walk in after everybody's there.
Just go to each one of them and say, we need to meet in the rooms again.
Okay.
Pretty important and urgent.
More interrogations, huh?
Sure.
All right.
By himself?
We're like, we're interrogating him, really, but...
He is not by himself, but he doesn't even necessarily seem to notice. But there's a purple robe person next to him.
Oh, we can see him.
Yeah, you can see him now.
Who's
What is this?
And he like looks up to us and says, "We need to talk."
There's a reason for a meeting. We can't speak in public.
We have these super secret private rooms. Come on in!
All right. He looks to you. He's like,
The gnome?
yeah, he's a gnome. He pulls down his hood and he seems to have a striking similarity.
You look a lot like Gadget.
I'm sorry, you look like him.
He smiles like. You guys can go ahead and everybody can roll sense motive.
What's the DC?
The DC is 12. 17.
Ah, I nailed it.
Nope.
I nailed it.
Donna, you can roll a sense motive if you want.
21.
Oh, I got 17.
My sense motive's so bad.
Yeah, I had
I
to
got
roll
15.
Those nailed it. You can sense that he's got this look of almost nostalgia about him. Like he's like remembering something and he's appreciating memory that he had while looking at you guys.
Reminiscing.
This would be the new covenant, the new cycle. Timora greets all of you.
Who are you?
I'm a servant of Timora. His predecessor.
The previous incarnation. The
We're in the old covenant.
There's not much I can do to explain myself fully right now, but you must.
Where is my predecessor?
He looks down in sadness. He cannot meet with you, I'm afraid.
Why not?
He probably saw some birds and ran from them.
And if you're here, how can he be here? Is this a paradox of some kind?
He looks down. He doesn't want to answer that.
Oh, I see.
I've come here against what would be cosmic law, but the fact that I'm here still means that this is allowed. You need to listen very carefully. The Lord of Light has many agents, many of which need to be killed before the Lord of Light can be. The Lord of Light is not exactly who he seems to be. You need to pay attention to this. His 13, all within them, wield a part of the Lord of Light himself. The key to killing the Lord of Light is to kill these 13, these false lights. Three of whom we've already met. Lord Zal is one of them.
What about the guy in the train you a couple days ago? Is he one of them?
Just a higher up foot soldier, I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Now, do not, if you can help it at least, and he's stressing this, do not just go asking about these names. You're not technically supposed to know about them yet.
Alright, we'll do it real quiet like.
Alright, the ones you need to kill is Lord Zal, as you know.
Callus.
And then you have Obuteth, the Obelith. He is a foul creature that lives in the oceans of the other world. He is the Lord of Light's mystic overseer. Second one you need to kill is Yulan, the fallen angel.
What was it?
Yulan. Yulayyn.
The fallen angel?
Yes, that's exactly as it sounds. Once an angel meant for the prosperity of his home world, corrupted by the Lord of Light. He is known as the wings of the Lord of Light. The third one is Exendel, the Eye of Might, a beholder. And this is something that you've already heard. You heard that a beholder went through that portal. It was on one of the ships.
See, you already got a figurine ready to paint for it.
Beaming.
He is known as the Lord of Light's subjugator.
Beholder's a good enough description, I feel like.
The fourth chosen is known as Quilzanaut, or Quilzanaut.
One more time.
Quilzanaut. Quilzanaalt.
What's Zal's do?
You just reach into a bag of
He's
Scrabble.
gonna explore. He's gonna,
All right, what about
he
Quill?
is known as the Horned Devil.
The corn devil.
The Horned Devil.
Corn devil.
The Lord, he is also known as the Lord of Life's Enforcer. He is also on the other world.
Instead of magic missile, it shoots at corn cobs.
He's in the other world.
Yeah. He's also one that you'll have to kill. He deals with the slaves of the Lord of Light.
What's your
And then for
strike?
the fifth one, is known as Lars Finnick. And you've heard this from Kinsley already, actually. Lars Finnick the Changeling. He is known as the Lord of Light's Infiltrator.
Yeah, you got one of everything.
Then there is a cleric by the name of Vincent Calroy.
What was it?
Vincent Calroy.
Cleric. Check.
He is a man. He is much like Zolf in truth, but however, he is more politically minded. He was trained to pit politics against one another. He is known as the Lord of Light's Preacher. He is in the Second Kingdom as we speak, stirring up trouble.
Is that their world?
No, it's actually here. There is a whole place. known
We're the
as
Second Kingdom?
Yeah,
Okay.
which is a thing I'm going to be getting to the next disc. Then we have what is known as the Shadow. That's the name. And Kinsley also told you about this particular spirit thing. He goes on to explain that it's a shade blessed by the Lord of Light himself. Its task is to infect the world tree, the only thing left standing to keep our two worlds apart. It is also known as the Holy Spirit of the Lord of Light. And then he says another man. The next one is known as Finico Gons. Master of Assassins.
He's dead. Master of me.
Though this particular blessed Lord of Light has the appearance of a man, it is anything but. You'll need to watch out for that one. I'm sure he came through. Then we have Talon Tail. Blade Master, also a man. He is going to be the main commander of what is to be the Lord of Light's ground forces here. He is also known as the Blade of Light. Someone who does that. Okay, does it then? Then we have Azaldaz,
Okay.
the Mind Flayer.
Ah, I got some
Got one of those
figurines.
too.
Stevie!
He is thought to be the last Mind Flayer in existence between our two worlds. He is also known as the Lord of Light's Mind. Then we have Minu, the Rakasha. The Raksasha.
That's two.
Yeah,
Hey, we're gonna find all these creatures?
yeah.
Should be easy enough to kill most of them.
This one is
20 by this shit is done.
like I said, we're gonna get pretty crazy whenever I
Only one more though, I think.
Alright, this one is particularly malevolent. Only the most stubborn of the Lord of Light's enemies get the honor of meeting him. He is known as the Lord of Light's Inquisitor.
What's his name?
Munu the rocket ship. The Roxasa. Yeah.
Oh, that's Munu.
Yeah.
Oh man, how do you spell it?
Minu.
MINW.
Yes, M-I-N-U.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how I wrote it too. Shit.
Me too.
Rakshasa.
Yeah, we're at 12.
Inquisitor.
One more. Missed one.
Yeah, and you already know Zal, of course.
No, that was the first one.
Yeah, I got Zal down.
Yeah, no, he's just talking about. Oh, that's right. And then there's a 13th.
What's Zal and what's his specialty? Did he say it?
The corn
Yeah,
devil.
he's gonna explain Zal's specialty.
The horned devil?
Corn devil.
Corned?
He's corny.
And then he explains Zal's specialty. And then, of course, you already know Zal.
Is he really the
He is-
corned devil?
No.
What?
He is, and as you know, you've already met him before. He is indeed one of the Lord of Light's most powerful. He is the Lord Commander of the Invasion, Commander of the White Wings.
I thought Talentel was the main.
No,
commander.
that's the Blade Master. He's he'll be the commander of the ground forces that have yet to come.
I've only got 12, including Saul.
I know.
Oh, okay.
He is known to them as the will of the Lord of Light.
Zal is.
Yeah. And he's obviously like one of the most important of the 13. And then we got the 13th that has yet to be made. It seems that each cycle, the 13th takes on a different form. We do not know. I do not know who the 13th will be this time around.
Oh, it looks to me like it's gotta be a dragon by the list.
How can all of our predecessors have failed for eons?
There's more than I can really say. But we do know that we are missing a key part of the puzzle.
We'll put an end to this cycle. What more do we need to know?
As we know, he says, the 13th. The key is going to be the 13th one. Whomever that is. Whatever that is. Each cycle, we thought we knew, but even the gods don't know. We only have theories. He looks around. I suppose I'm going to tell you this. It is our belief that the 13th lies beyond the space, or the realms of space and time. How we are to reach this, we do not know.
Leave it up to us. We're the best at what we do.
The spell jamming ships will get us there, I'm sure.
Alright, he looks around.
How'd you learn of all these?
He doesn't answer.
Okay.
He doesn't want to answer. He already looks kind of worried that he's like done too much already. You can tell that whoever he is, he seems really old, and he's got this striking resemblance to Gadget that can't be a coincidence. I'll leave it to you now, Covenant. We will meet, I'm sure, again sometime in the future.
We will destroy these 12th and unmask the 13th and finish it too.
I hope so. You have a head start that all of our other predecessors did not have. Many things have changed this time around.
Then take hope to your other predecessors. Tell them things will be different this time.
He nods to you and he fades away. He fades from existence. And Tim is like looking around, is like, "Is that guy for real?"
Yeah, he's pretty much my contact Time Warner, more or less. So, he seems pretty legit.
Emissary of the gods.
There's 13? 13 what? Lights? We gotta kill?
13 bosses.
Phylacteries.
13 Legend of Zelda temples.
We're gonna put on Final Fantasy boss music
Horcrux.
whenever we go, go up against them.
I already kind of thought about that whenever we pick this back up.
Not that one.
I'm gonna go talk to the king child if I get a chance.
Alright, well,
Request
yeah, you're not allowed
Request
to.
denied.
We're just peons still, bro.
Punch to the hand.
I mean, I can still request a present for them.
Alright, well, you're denied entry to what's left of the palace. It's swarming with guards. There's like war whistles like flying around, surveying. They got that place completely on lockdown.
Fuck, this guy's sword got busted.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
This was a good one. I'm gonna have to find one. Make
Glue
look.
it back on.
I don't know where it's at, but
Yeah, who knows when or where that happened.
But eventually, the next day passes and your mentors do come back from their questioning.
And they promote us all to war wizards.
I'm the only wizard.
What?
War cleric.
I could pass as a wizard. I could pass as a wizard.
Alright,
I can cast cantrips.
eventually,
You can cast fire spells.
I'd say that like over the
No,
past
yeah.
day or two, you go to the Fire and
That's
Flames
enough.
to see what Yeska and Tharon are doing, and you see Tharon there finally. Magni. And Tharon's like, Magni, how did it go?
hey, bud.
He laughs. Ha!
How'd what go? The Inquisitor? Yeah. Well, alright, I guess. What about you?
They can be real nosy, but they seem to have good intentions.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, fuck, this guy's sword broke too. What they're all in here.
Well, lad, I don't know what to say. It's hard to believe that this all started with me giving you an expedition to test if you were worth my time, clearing towers for the Watchers, and now turning out that you guys are the Covenant to save the world.
He knows this, apparently.
He's starting to believe it, evidently.
Wasn't he one of the previous Covenant or something?
No, they thought.
Oh,
He
they
was
thought
one
they were
of-
one of the groups
yeah,
that.
Yeah, like his mentor.
Yeah. I remember we had a previous iteration, but I guess they weren't the real deal.
Well,
You and yours
yeah. So, just, I really liked the deal you gave me a little bit ago, but, got any potions or anything else that might help us?
I don't, I'm afraid. I'm not really not knowledgeable that kind of thing.
So, is the city out of danger then?
Well, that might be a stretch. But what we do know, and he like kind of chuckles a little bit, is that many of their ships were damaged during the battle. We repelled them pretty hard.
Where'd these angels come from?
That's something that the old woman you would have to ask her. She said to arrive at the conclave soon. Who would have thought Trey would be so... What would be the worst? Scubulous, perhaps.
What's that?
Scubulous, he's trying to find the right word.
Unscrupulous?
Yeah, unscrupulous.
Oh. He says she's unscrupulous?
Yeah, he seems to be...
What do you mean by that? What's she
seemed to
done?
have kept a lot from us.
Like what? How'd you find out about it?
Well, we were all questioned.
Yeah, you were questioned. Did you get answers? Or were you just questioned?
I got all the answers.
What's she been doing? Are you telling me we can't trust her?
No, we can. That's the thing. You see, lad, we were all part of an adventuring group once.
Oh, they thought they were the false covenant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he goes to reiterate, like, we all ventured together at one point. Me, Freya. That, what was the name that I gave Lady Nightshade? Mia, yeah. Mia, the halfling. and another man. We,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, we mistaken ourselves for being a covenant.
But how'd you even find out that the Covenant wasn't existed before?
Well, I didn't believe it for the longest time, that's the thing. I doubted it more or less the entire time. Fred, the halfling, and the man, though, they were dead set on being the next heroes.
Well, my friends and I are going to put a stop to all this. Mark my words.
He looks down. I was like, Magni, from what I overheard, and now that it's not already obvious, but it seems like our kingdom, or Melanex, is going to go into war directly here soon. A formal declaration will be made soon.
On who?
Well, on these Cathars, the invaders.
Alright, what's that going to do for anybody?
The kingdom is trying to get contact to the other nations right now, trying to get their support. But with the train system down, all the ravens killed, communications become difficult.
Why can't we just use magical means of communication?
We can, and that is being done, but it's slow. Not a lot of people can do it.
I am the best scout of Walmonduatho.
You can.
I can deliver messages and scout the kingdoms.
Your services may be required then.
What does it pay? I hope you told them we need money.
I put in a good word for you, Magni. He pats you on the back.
Alright, I hope you mentioned that we need money to keep this train rolling. This Covenant train.
Alright. While that's going on, what do you want to do?
I'm going full road. Going out,
He's looting everything in sight.
stealing, catching people, walking down alleys, looking for high mark targets, anybody being douchers. My spell list is full of just nonsense.
Oh, so you're just going to go around general thieving?
I got change self. Some of the things I steal, if it's just like a normal dagger or something like that, I'm going to use mine, Nistal's magic aura, and make it seem magical, and then use change self to look like somebody else to go sell it to people. If I need to, if they're a very powerful individual, I'll fucking be hiding up on like a rooftop when they're walking down an alley. Cast blindness on them. Hand. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of shit.
I'm going to give you an option here so I can save myself an hour and a half of bull crap. Are you going to go about this super easy and careful way throughout the day?
No, I'm doing it at night.
Well, throughout the night. You're just going to are you going to take high risks unnecessarily, or are you just going to...
Not unnecessarily, but...
Alright, we'll get to all that later. All that crap. I'll wait till later to do that.
But we want to rob Halcyon. When can we do that?
Yeah, I want to do that too.
Alright.
I need to make some money. So what am I
I do too.
I'm fucking broke.
Me too.
What do you want to do during this whole time? Remember, like a day and a half passed. You've heard that your mentors have gotten out of questioning. You, Vin approaches a no-name, like in bird form, and then he transforms. And he would do that out in public. He would find a private place to transform into his own self, and then enter the no-name. He looks for you. Eventually finds you. He's like, the lady has returned if you wish to speak with her.
Oh, sweet.
So I'll let you know. Just I'll let you know.
Oh, appreciate it. Hey, do you have any hot tips on some cool animals I could befriend?
Well, my favorite are bears.
I do like bears.
He says
any
we go about
bears
15
habitat?
miles from here to the east. You want to be able to find some in the woods.
Jot that down. Thank you.
He
I miss Voja, but I'm gonna have to move on.
understand. He shows
to
you.
move up.
He shows you his rat of all animals that he has. He's got that rat that I
That's
told you
his
about.
animal.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's a long story. We got into a bind. And I needed something to be my eyes and ears. But I can't.
That's how much I need to make.
Can't let him go. I
Exactly.
understand.
That's a whole story for another time. And he like smiles.
To make a wand?
And then goes away.
I look forward to it.
Just rob this royal house. There's gotta be lots of treasure in there. Gems
Alright,
and
I
rubies
see
and
Fred.
such.
Yep. All right. You as you enter the conclave, they're getting ready to perform a burial ceremony for all the elves that died during the conflict. You, I guess, join in on it. Takes about 2 hours. It's a somber scene of elves singing and giving praise to what life they have left. It's very apparent that the endangered elves are even more endangered now.
Sounds like we need to repopulate.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, before that ceremony takes place, and you visit Lady Freya, you hear Freya and some halfling that you've never met before, like screaming at each other.
Pickpocket isn't an attack, is it?
He's like, "You're a
You
stupid
can cast
bitch, Freya.
invisibility on me,
Why didn't you tell them?
I was gonna do it on
My business
myself.
is my own." And Freya's like, "Look,
I thought I was thinking about that earlier. I was
it's
like,
my duty."
technically I'm not tagging them, so
And
This is
and
pretty
she
good.
walks off, pissed off. You've never met this
I thought you were
woman
getting
before.
invisibility.
Not going to trouble. It'll be greater.
And Freya's like, "I'm sorry about
Are you
that."
getting a FIFA?
Who's that?
Good aim.
Did you say
No,
you're
but I
going
remember-
on FIFA?
I think my
It's a long
I thought
story.
you declared a little earlier.
no.
We
so
never
I
really
was
gotten
thinking about
along.
Oh, you changed your mind? Or you didn't actually?
Well, it's
make
good
up
to
your
see
mind?
you, Fandro.
I hope the dealings with the
it. I just want to skill.
government went well.
Skill.
I told
I
him
know.
everything.
Chase is asking about poker tonight.
Well-
You got her,
I didn't even know.
And she
I don't know
goes
how you
on
even
to
got my number.
explain that, like,
Kevin.
if she asked if you were aware that her Thauron used to be like an adventuring party together. She explains that a halfling woman that she was talking to was part of
Play
it.
cards after this.
They used to believe that they were in a covenant
I don't have any cash.
some
though,
time ago. But has since given up on the
so
idea.
that's kind of a
He
problem.
doesn't care.
I don't think anyone
Alright, the
cares,
ceremony happens as planned, and she goes, she, sits you down, talks to you, is like, well, I have a lot to answer for, don't I? I've kept many things from you and your company. Yes, I was responsible for getting the angels here. Me and the Druids have been in talks with them for quite some time. The goal was to find Saint Namara. And we did. That was the deal. They helped us and we helped them.
I thought House Baron put us on that mission.
They did. But it was actually her that got Nathaniel to do it for her. So that she has a deniability.
Okay, I see.
Gee. A little bit. Look. Much of what I know came from the Order of the World Tree. Everything they have said has come to pass. Almost everything. Some things are off, though. Their predictions haven't been always right.
In a good way.
Yes, I would say so. No, we were not the Covenant. And it would seem so far that your company seems to be the closest thing to it. You may very well be.
So it would seem.
They knew the fleet. They somehow knew that we had the scrolls here. That's why they attacked the Conclave so heavily. We were able to push them off. But
How do they know we have them here?
I don't know. That's the question.
Think they can detect wherever they are?
I hope not, but that's a very real possibility. Is there anything I can do for you, Fenrir? Either.
I just wanted to check on you. See how everything's going. I'm sure you're very busy.
She bows to you. Thank you, Fenrir. Alright. And let's see if there's anything else.
Ben's wanting to be sneaky too.
Alright, before that night.
We literally want to infiltrate and rob House Sia.
Alright. Before night falls, unless there's anything else you guys want to do.
It's like every day. Like I got a lot of money I need to make.
I know. But you guys all get to the.
I'm gonna go ask the king for
I'm gonna get
favor.
to that in a way.
He's saving his life. You could just spot me $7,000.
All right. Alright, about 5 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around. And you guys are at the No Name Inn. I'd say that Tom has made a magnificent feast for you guys. Basically, whatever you want, he'll make it. It's all in the house. He seems to be making gold hand over fist comparatively what he used to make. He's charging extra for his rooms. He found out he can do that because of supply and demand. So he's taking full advantage.
Well,
He seems to be working out of his mind, and he even seems to have hired part-time help.
Keeping an eye on him.
I've been
Texas.
David seems to be helping as well. He's also making money hand over fist, taking care of everybody's animals. And if there's a knock on the door, and a bunch of people enter. There's a bunch of armed guards.
Tell me into the No Name?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they all look around. It's you see
While we're eating?
Yeah. You see one of the Inevitables walk in, and alongside the Inevitables, the Boy King.
Stand up and give
And
a
everybody's
bow,
like,
I guess.
that can't be. That's the King of Melnick himself. And everybody starts to bow.
Yeah, I'll bow. Get up from my table and bow.
Everyone bows.
The captain of the guard is there, watching ever presently. And then the captain of the guard's asking, "Is the Covenant here at the No Name Inn? We very much would like to speak with them."
Right here.
Yeah.
I'll put down my hood. I am going to come in.
All
Make it
right.
difficult to be inconspicuous, my lord.
And the Boy King,
I was going to save your life. Hi. My name's Hugo.
he actually waves back at you guys. He's like, "Yes, this is him." And he waves you guys over.
Who?
Come with us,
Is this
the
the
king.
king?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna be a lot more conspicuous to the.
All right. Well,
regulars here now.
eventually, you guys follow him out of the No Name.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
All right. The guards form a circle around. It's just a precaution.
I watched him just in case this is a.
The Inevitable is
fancy
just
trick.
looking silently. Says nothing.
Do they have any Catholics
You
with
know,
them?
the inevitable
Um,
is here.
No. All right. And the king is like, "Covenant.
Yes, my king.
What can we do for you, my lord?
My lord.
My king. Your Highness. Royal Highness.
And he smiles like, "Your grace also works."
My liege.
I would like to thank you for your services yesterday and for saving my life.
No problem.
You're welcome, your grace.
From what I've been able to tell, and the captain of the guard is just keeping a close watch on him. He's looking at you guys. Seems to be impressed that you got the respect of the king. For all you've done, from what I've heard, it seems like you and your company saved upwards of 20,000 lives. You may not know this, but that wall that you stopped from blowing up prevented a whole district from being overrun.
Too bad we couldn't get the other one stopped.
Do not blame yourself. No one was quite prepared for what happened. I cannot begin to thank you for what you've done for my kingdom.
Yeah, we do it again tomorrow, my grace. Or your grace, don't worry about it.
You take Cash App or PayPal, though.
He does smiles like, I heard from several sources that you like money. And he gives you guys a sack of really valuable, beautiful gems.
Leader, man.
Alright, you guys can write down 20,000 gold worth of valuable gems.
Whoa.
Not only that,
We can each just write 4,000 down,
I want
right?
to bestow upon you a title, an honor. I want you all to have the title of Thane of the City. for your great service that
now
you've
we can
done.
tell the
Now you
look
can
the
do the
other
crime
way.
stuff and get a
No, I don't need to now. I got money.
So 4,000 each, basically.
Yeah.
I assume we give
Okay.
Tim in the fair share and everything.
I don't know, he misses a bunch.
He did pretty well that last game. He was actually hitting pretty well.
4,000 in gems.
Again, not very often I see a random adventuring company so heroically fight for one's kingdom. So I must thank you. And then the captain of the guard's like, I too.
Your
Thank you for the
grace is your palace secure.
It is for now. Yes, half our.
How many other things do you have, my king?
He's like, that's enough about that. Thing is, half our royal. I shouldn't even be telling you this, but he seemed trustworthy. Half the royal council was assassinated during the attack. Half our government seems to be MIA or killed.
I'd be
Half the
investigating
royal
the other
family's
half.
heads from the
Yeah,
sea.
what about the other half?
I'd be investigating them.
Well, they are being investigated. The Inquisitors are on their asses at the moment.
My king, it was no mere coincidence that I knew that character was evil.
I know. he says that casually. I'm aware.
Should you need me to spot others, send word, I shall come.
I was going to ask you this. You may be called upon more than you would like these next few days.
I will make myself available.
And I would also like to ask some questions, if I may.
What is it, your grace?
Where were you on the night of the
And he asks somewhat amusingly, like, how often do you guys just come across these evils?
Fuck every day almost, yeah.
Yeah, almost every adventure we go on
We
lately.
seek them out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, wherever we're at.
These
The old-
plagues are everywhere. They're killing the land.
We've been killing these Eldrazi monsters since we got together, pretty much.
Yeah, the agents of the old god. We've tried to thwart them.
Alright, I forgot about Jaina. Yeah, Jaina would be here, the truth sayer. Yes, I did plagiarize the name.
I would totally do that all the time. Don't worry.
Yep, all the scrolls.
The
Final
captain of the
Fantasy.
guard and Jaina are looking at each other like they do seem to be trustworthy. They answer the Inquisitors honestly and completely truthfully. And then they bow to His Grace. Grace, do we extend the invitation to become agents? And he's like smiling like, sure. It'd be handy if we need to call upon them. And then he looks to you guys. Will you be willing to become agents of the crown?
Seems to pay well. What do you think, boys?
It does seem to pay well.
Yeah, I feel like this is a
To be
pretty
called
cushy
upon for
arrangement.
secret missions for the crown.
Ah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, think we're in. Timmons?
It is apparent. And Tim was like, fuck yeah, let's go! And then he looks at Captain of Guard. Captain of Guard hands you guys what looks to be ornate, very finely crafted certificates. It almost like feels like it's like plasticky, but you don't know it's some kind of special resin.
This is laminated.
Do they say what
And-
it is, or
Yes, it's like it's an insignia with special, hard to replicate patterns.
insignia?
That, yeah.
Can we just put certificate of king?
It is a man. What do I call it? A royal insignia tablet, and
Dumping my train
he
pass.
asks any of you can cast detect magic.
Of course.
Yeah.
Go ahead, do so.
Whoa.
Nailed it.
All right, you see that there's a special magical pattern
No problem.
woven through this tablet that seems to be finely tuned and made. It'd be very hard to replicate.
Well, what was it again? Royal something?
A royal
Insignia tablet.
royal insignia tablet. It marks you as crown's, crown agents. Now, I would ask if you can help it, not to flaunt your power too much, but if, say, you needed to slip past gods for whatever reason, for any reason.
I mean, I'm sure you can tell I'm a sneaky type. I'm not gonna flaunt nothing.
Yeah. If you can keep it on the deal that we're, on the case, you might want to
We don't
take all
flaunt it
precautions.
We don't flaunt it at the end either.
No, except for this one. This one I gotta watch for.
Occasionally.
He's a goblin.
Alright.
Not a goblin.
Thank you, Covenant. We will be meeting again soon, I'm sure.
If you can't trust us, then you can't trust no one. Hopefully we can trust you, Your Grace. Thank you for this opportunity and the titles.
Alright, and the captain goes like, Your Grace, you best be moving. You said it too long. He's like, I agree.
El Balo.
Alright, and they all like look around and leave.
Alright.
You guys have become official Crown's agents.
Part of the corrupt government now, boys.
Now we can destroy
I mean,
it from the
you
inside.
see that. You're pretty sure that at least the king and his most loyal retainers seem to be on the level, obviously. And that whole time, the inevitable said not a word. He was just kind of there.
So it must be pretty important. Or something.
What was the Blood King's name?
Or
King Tom.
it's the changeling the
Tom.
whole time.
Tommen?
The inevitable or whatever it's called?
No, the king.
Oh.
Could be anybody.
Yeah, it's true. I was kind of thinking about that.
Alright.
The 13th one, and then the
Evidently,
changeling.
having the actual Lord King of Melanek himself showing up to know their name has caused quite a stir after everybody left. Like, people were something like kind of gather around you, like, that must be a real honor.
I pull my cloak up.
And Tom was like, go to your room.
I
What you want?
smoke a pipe. Who is this? No, I see what's happening, but I don't flaunt.
Tom, though, barkeep, like, that must be a real honor.
Smoke rings come out from underneath my cowl.
It's a real honor to talk to the king.
This is Tom.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I never thought someone of his status would be here.
Yeah, he was pretty happy about what we did yesterday, so he wanted to thank us personally.
That's a real honor.
Man,
Real honor.
you know how much even more business you're gonna get now.
Yeah, and everybody's like, I want more food. This is cool.
You don't need to flaunt it, though.
I understand.
Now you can put a sign on the wall that says, the king was here.
You're brilliant.
I know! Where's my royalties?
No name, man. More like the King's Tavern.
Maybe you should have a name for it now.
Yeah, we might have to rebrand.
Put a picture of Barack Obama up on the back wall.
All right. Did you want to go out stealing now, or?
It's only a little bit more, but
We want to do like an elite burglary job.
Oh, that's right. You wanted to go to the.
Yeah.
All right. I'll save you some time. Not that go through this, but you guys eventually get to their estate, and it seems to be swarming with inquisitors and war wizards. They seem to know that House Lee was in on it.
So you're saying we can't get in there right now?
Lost your
I mean, you
chance.
can't. It's.
You could flaunt your seal immediately, your tablet.
excuse us.
First official I meet.
Robbing it out of the way.
The very first government.
Here to rob in the name of the king. Move aside.
I need to investigate this. You're all dismissed for the
One of
day.
the Inquisitors if Inquisitor Eli is on site.
Eli. No, you must be in bed for the night.
What's happening here?
He's like, well, it's official government business.
On a need-to-know basis.
Well, that's.
I look at you, Bo. Another finger in my fucking tablet.
Let's just get out of here.
I'd be itching to.
Come.
Yeah, I knew you guys would be. I'm prepared for it.
4 seconds later, Ben's like, get out of my way. Let me through. I flash my fucking badge.
We're like walking out with like a bunch of fucking art and shit.
That's not the king.
Yeah, that'd be a real good way to get it revoked right away.
Act on the king's orders. Step aside.
Alright. So, if a month passes. It basically takes a month for everything to settle down. There is, there's talk about how there's flying ships harassing roadways, but there's not a lot that the government can do about it at the moment. The city has not been assaulted again, though. So you have a month's worth of downtime in the city if you guys want to do anything in particular.
I donated another 200 to the no-name.
I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the campaign here.
I'm gonna go hunt bears.
But
Yeah, while he's out hunting a new buddy, I'm hunting
You
some
can get it.
coin and jewelry and such.
A brown
What now?
bear.
How much can we steal on our month's downtime?
I need to know like half a month, like 15 days worth.
15 days worth.
It matters.
If you guys are playing it up your safe,
Halfway through, you're doing something.
so you guys don't have to roll anything, I say that.
I mean, we have spells too.
Yeah.
I
I,
know.
mean, I can
I'm-
turn invisible,
I know.
rob
Say
somebody,
that
walk down the next
if you guys
alley, and be
play
like,
the
"What did I get?"
I can use my paralyze. I can just paralyze them with my fucking hand, and if another one fucking is there's two of them, I can paralyze both of them. I can blind the other
yeah,
one.
and I also have changed self, so like I can walk down the
smoke
street and fucking
sticks,
turn into
shit
somebody
goes
else
down.
if something bad happens.
Good character.
Alright.
I got change self.
Can blind
So I can look like
just
somebody else the entire
paralyzed.
Are you
time.
gonna, like, actually blind?
I fucking.
I mean, it's permanent,
I don't
right?
want. I don't want to blind.
Until they get
The
cured.
paralyze. The paralyze I would do because it will wear off.
Alright, I'd say between the two of you, you guys can get 600 gold if you're only, like, targeting, like, less or all,
No, I'm going to
I
the
mean,
rich part of the city.
No, that's not what I meant. Like, if you're targeting, like, the upper people, not targeting, like, goodly necessarily.
Also,
Oh, like being
Selective
selective in our targets.
during,
Yeah, I will. How much do I get?
Yeah, you each get 600.
during the day, I want to find.
I'm donating my money.
I want to be
Good
really looking out
character.
for a white Cathar with green smoke.
A white Cathar. Give it up for a
Racist.
white Cathar.
Really looking for a Cathars with the green smoke, or one that just kind of looks shady.
You haven't actually seen them in the city. And what's your intelligence?
20.
Alright, you're pretty sure that after the literal assault of, the human bastion of this plane, that any Cathars that were in hiding probably skedaddled on out of here.
As we say in Missouri. I'm donating 200 more to the no-name man, telling him it's his cut for, making it through the horrors of the invasion. Just to donate to himself or towards the no-name touting.
He thanks you greatly, and over the months, he starts to hire people to help with renovations. Now that he's got like this actual cash flow going in,
Yeah, I've got 1,000 gold donated in this place now.
and yeah,
Quite a
think,
bit for
unless
a
there's
little
anything
establishment.
like you guys want to do before we end the campaign for now.
I want to go
wanna-
purchase like an old shop that was destroyed near the gate, like as close
Oh,
to the
that's
gate.
right. I did meant to do that. Whenever you guys were with the king, he said something about, I did hear that you wanted a small space for a shrine.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be too big, but by the
He gives you,
North Gate or
he just gives
whatever.
you like a deed to a small patch of land next to the gate.
All right,
As long as it's for a good cause.
like an acre or something.
Yeah, and you realize that that Inquisitor must have been working for the king himself and actually took notes.
Hmm.
The fact that you guys literally told the truth on nearly everything made it so that you guys got good marks.
I want to spend a lot
Fell
of
and Chase.
most of my downtime.
Probably playing soon.
It's not a big space, but it's enough for a small shrine.
Yeah, it's fine. Cool.
How much can I sell my +1 masterwork dagger of cold for?
I would have to look about how much that would cost, but it's like half of whatever it would cost usually, unless you haggle them up. That's the general route.
Alright, I need to go to the store though real quick before I
That should be in the Dungeon Master's
Get
guide.
some beer.
Hey, will you get me? Are you going to like the gas station?
Walmart.
Walmart. Why?
Get some Miralax. To shit.
Oh.
To take a crap.
Get some beer.
Fuck it.
Get some beer while you're there, and
I mean, yeah, I can get other stuff.
maybe some.
Also, cash back maybe if I can.
I forgot to bring Brad stuff.
Get me
I forgot to bring the super fun.
It's the rest of my downtime I want to write in my journal.
Yeah, okay. That's important.
Let's try to fit it in somewhere.
Alright.
Here.
two 2-packs.
Are you buying beer?
I guess, apparently.
Do you have money?
Yeah. I have,
There you go. Now you can
Hey.
use your card and you got cash back right there.
that's true.
Get me some. Give me a bag of Doritos or something to munch on.
Oh, I thought you wanted beer.
I do, but I thought you were gonna buy it.
I drink whiskey usually.
What?
Does the king come
I mean, you
and
can
ask
have
me
some.
for
Wait, I don't want no fucking whiskey.
Sure, how much
to
do you want?
venerate
Give me a
anybody?
6-pack.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, if you just
Every
want
few
a pack of
days
Coors or
get
something, you can have
called
it to
in
yourself
the-
pretty much.
To
And
venerate
some
people.
chips.
Alright, I'm going
And
whole
so far, you haven't
adventure.
found anybody.
Hey, you
Gives
said
you
you're
a-
on Walmart.
I'll say like he gives you 700
I know,
gold
but I'm
for
gonna be in and
each,
out.
like 100
Might
gold for
come
each
back.
day, kind of thing.
Okay.
Just for showing up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this session here, unless
Alright, I'll be back in a second.
We'll see how much you
I'm
want.
good, thanks.
See how much that I could sell this shit for.
I did have a bigger lore dump that I thought I was going to do, but it didn't seem quite right yet to do it. Instead of the name drops of the 13 that you have to kill.
Here it was.
XP?
Everybody gets 1200.
We are back
For Brad.
Yeah,
I'm freaking cruising towards this next level.
how much do you need after that though? I gotta be careful because you guys got like 13 bosses literally to go through before.
So you don't need to be careful. Just give us everything.
I'm
Yeah,
going
we're gonna need
for.
all that.
Listen, me and him are multi-class. I'm going for a rogue level. I'm gonna undecided. I'm gonna water myself down some more.
Yeah, I'm watering down hard over here.
So you don't have to worry about super powerful spells from this guy. I'm
Me
only
either.
casting level 3s. Okay.
I can't even cast level 3s right now.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, I have to gain this rogue level and then another cleric level to cast level 3.
Yeah, I gotta get another wizard level to do 4.
Yeah, these are straight pretty good.
Put that off
I like
a little
these.
bit.
I want to do a painting party sometime too. I got a lot of figurines I gotta paint.
It turns out that gloss makes it turn out pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
honestly.
They're really
Yeah.
good.
It just makes a protective coating and like
It gives
seals
it a
it.
sheen.
Yeah, and it gives it a nice glossy sheen.
All right, with that, I think that's a decent stopping point for this too.
Hang on! I gotta sell this shit.
Oh right, yeah, that's true.
39.
That Chase. Chaserton.
Neighborly.
Well, remember, I'm ahead of these other guys, some, and some of them more. I now have 41,875 out of 45,000.
Wait, what now?
I have 41,875, and I need to get to 45,000.
Oh wow, that's closer to level 9 than I thought.
Yeah, whenever you gave him a bunch to level up, and I was like, are you resetting the XP here? And you said no. So, like, I launched above that level
I see.
because you gave everybody a shit ton.
Well, I'm gonna probably slow it down just a little bit.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't want. There's a curve I'm trying to achieve with the amount of campaign I have left.
Well, you
and
gave us a
levels.
shit ton
I know.
for this last
I know.
chapter, so
I got
you can always slow it down to a
I'm
trickle.
gonna have to trickle it a little bit. Anyway. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before I run again, that's for sure. I'm gonna have too much to do. But yeah, I think that's an alright stopping point for this too.
You told us what all these bosses are gonna be.
Yep, I did.
Let's see, we've got to kill a beholder, a devil, an angel, an aboleth, a changeling, a shade, a mind flayer, a Rakshasa. Quite a few bosses to kill. I like it.
Yeah, that guy is super important. Who told you that? I'm not quite ready to reveal that just yet.
I hope her neighbor with something heavy. Yeah, I need to make like 1,400.
Are you trying to buy something in particular? Or?
Well, I have to spend a bunch of shit for crafting a wand.
Oh, right. I mean, you can always sell some of your items.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But I might probably need Dungeon Master's Guide to figure out the prices on that, though.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Dungeon Master's Guide right there. You can give it to Tony since he's trying to sell items. Essentially, you can find places that are opening back up, and the usual rate for selling is half of the cost, unless you have a lot more.
Dude, Mason painted that dragon figurine that Blake got me,
Good.
and it looks awesome. I haven't glossed it yet, but I told him that he could paint it any one of the chromatic colors. It didn't have to be red. So I was like, it can be red, blue, green, black, or white. And he chose green, but it looks amazing.
Nice. Get to send a picture of it.
I'm going to gloss it and bring it next week,
Awesome.
just for show.
Yeah, I have a pretty big
Take a
flyer
picture
too
of it.
that I need to paint.
Blake also bought me a zombie beholder figurine that could just look like a beholder. So,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, you can use it for your beholder boss. Themey.
Yeah.
And a mind flayer.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah.
I saw that mind flare like at the beginning before we even started. I was like, that's
Yeah.
convenient.
There's another one too that looks slightly different that hasn't been painted yet, but so we're getting some pretty sick figurines. Yeah, I went ahead and took power attack for my 9th level feat just because I needed to do more damage with my weapon, and I felt like it was going to be more beneficial. I wanted extra turning, but it's a little situational, but basically to kill all these bosses, I need to do some more damage with my axe, because that's how I actually do damage. So I took power attack.
That's something I could do. I could use my spell to make my Master Dagger Work of Cold look like an adamantine dagger, which is just a +1. I can go up to +2. Use change self to look like fucking, what's that fucking guy I always change into? The jewel guy.
Oh, Kelkek?
Yeah.
Make yourself look
Yeah,
like
change stuff into Calcec and then go sell the dagger. It's worth 33, so if I can get like
15 out of it, I'll be happy.
Go ahead and roll diplomacy, I guess.
Got a 19.
21, yeah.
All right, you wanted 15 for it?
Huh?
You wanted 15?
Yeah.
All right, he accepts.
Cool. It is magical, it's just not as good as I thought we should buy it for. That'll do. Alright, so that is gone. So that puts me at and then I have to spend how much XP?
So, Donnie,
Somewhere.
this power attack. So, if I take, let's just say I took all my base attack off, plus 7. So, on my second attack, which is plus 2, am I actually like at -5?
No, just plus 2. It just takes the 2 off.
It only takes the 2 off, but I get the full plus
You
bonus?
only get plus 2.
Oh, okay. That's what I
That
thought.
makes sense.
Well, that's what I thought, but it didn't necessarily. I mean, that was what I thought in the
Yeah.
beginning. But
Yeah,
this just takes off what I can have.
exactly.
Alright, I see.
Alright, so I'm going to spend 540 XP.
The wands.
Yeah, I won't be making many of these because it's fucking.
It's pretty expensive.
It's very pricey. Alright, so 450. So it puts me down to 3. My calculator's gonna fuck this up.
Your characters have now turned from uncommon legendary to rare. You are now rares in a magic set if they're supposed to be made into a magic set.
Me and him, even?
Yeah, rares.
Calculator.
You're close to mythic, but
Alright,
that's gonna be
4010
that's gonna be a little bit.
minus 450, right? No. Clear. 40,100 minus 540. Right? Right. So 39,560. And then spend. It was divided by 2, 6,750. So at least 50 gold. All right. So it takes me 13 and a half days to make it.
Okay. Yeah, you have time. So how many charges does it hold?
50.
That's what I thought. That's broken.
But I just spent
Yeah, I know.
so much on it.
So what's the wand of? Thunderbolt?
Lightning
Lightning
bolt. And it's a spellcaster level 6, so I think it's 66.
I say I got you.
You're a level 6 wizard?
Wait, 66
Yeah.
damage? Wow. So you can basically
See, I could have.
you can like sentry gun like
Well, it's still like an action, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, so I just spent 6,750 gold and 540 XP.
Yeah, that's fair. That seems fair if you're spending
So-
that much.
I literally did.
Dude, have you seen this special thing on power attack? Where if you use a two-handed weapon, like
Yeah, you get 0.5.
you get double.
Yeah, 1.5.
No, it says you get double. Instead, if you attack with a two-handed weapon or with a one-handed weapon wielded in 2 hands, instead add twice the number subtracted from your attack rolls. 1.5 normally if you're just doing it. But with power attack it says double.
Falcor be putting out more damage.
Wow, if I'm putting up more damage, I'd love to see it. Break
It's too
it.
be. I mean, fucking fighters get.
But
fucked
you use
up.
your shield. If
Yeah.
I guess if you're not using your shield.
No, it buckles on. I can still.
I don't think so.
Why not?
It's not a buckler. It's an actual shield. Like you have to.
It's a buckler. It's a +2.
Your Lion Shield?
Yeah.
No, it is not a buckler.
Well, I only get +2, and that's a buckler.
+2.
Yeah, to AC.
No, a buckler gives you +1. An actual shield gives you +2.
I have a magic buckler.
A buckler, yes, you could. So you have actually been doing it right. If you're using your shield, I guess you don't have to use your shield. Yeah, this will be good. Deal some more damage. Especially since I have 75 hit points, which is fairly legit.
Cast that spell to make my dagger look more special than what it is, and sell it to get there. But I got the one lightning bolt.
Nice. Gonna take all your money?
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
6,750 gold, and then 540 XP.
Why XP?
Because you gotta spend the
Cost XP.
You had it made?
No, I
Who made
Oh,
it?
you
Yeah, you
crafted
crafted
it
it.
yourself. Oh,
Took me 13.5 days.
cool.
Yeah, I won't be using it unless I have to. It doesn't
50
I
charges.
thought you said we could recharge.
Yeah,
Somehow.
I was going to do that, but I mean, he's got 50 charges on.
Yeah.
It's not like that. This shit happens often, anyways. And just
Yeah.
a one charge every once in a while is not going to make or break anything. I don't care either way. Really.
There is a way to recharge your stuff, but he made it his in a way where he gets the 50 charges up front, but can't recharge it.
Rather than having like 5 charges that recharge
Yeah.
every once in a while.
Yeah, you could do that instead, but that, I don't know if you would want that.
No.
But you could charge it later. Alright. Cool.
I'm gonna do some damage, man.
Well, hopefully you guys like this chapter.
So that'd be plus
I'm
10.
almost done converting my paid.
That'd be plus
Stuff over.
14 damage.
Not quite.
And it's gonna be a while before I run again, so.
Yeah.
I've got much of my old sheet switched over, but I'm still not quite done, so.
That's good. I'm gonna run.
Are you down for this Dragon Rider? Is it ready?
Can be.
And
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd much rather play one of your guys' campaigns.
I haven't been prepping mine because I thought you said you were gonna run it. You don't have to run
I
it.
was working on it last night, actually. Will that freeze up?
I'm gonna take Brian's character, but I read on the sheet that he's got to add 1200 XP.
Will that freeze up my 3rd level spell slot a little bit? It honestly feels friggin' allows me to not worry about so much damage output on my spells.
It's pretty cool. I like that wand. Super powerful, but it did cost a lot, so it's it's a small fortune to get that. Hopefully you guys like this chapter.
Oh yeah.
But part of me is kind of relieved. I've been running it for a little bit. But
Yeah, it's definitely a chore to run games.
it is.
Yeah, it is.
It's so nice to just play.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I got so much I gotta plan for whenever I start again.
I'm probably gonna redo the ceremony. Since you guys don't even remember the last one.
I remember something vaguely about ceremony. Fuck, I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's
It's been a
It's
while.
been a year since I ran, feels like.
I do remember. Yeah, didn't my guy die but then get resurrected or something?
Oh yeah, you charged in there.
You
against
went
level
after
20.
Ganon. Yeah, you went after Ganon.
Yeah, my hubris really got me killed.
You did a lot of damage.
I know I did.
You did like half of this shit.
Ending recording.